Jim Bobs. You're the first one today. I did start the stream a little bit late though, so I'm not too surprised. Yeah, get some! Yeah, I mean, I'm getting some. I'm gonna probably try and do 35, 35? Was that right? Yeah, 35 runs tonight. Yeah, Wednesday gonna be another 35 runs, and then, or another 50 runs, sorry, and then probably between Tuesday and Thursday, I'm gonna do 25 each is the plan. Yeah, how are you doing, Jim Bobs? Nice to have you on board with us today. Somebody to keep me company. Expecting this to be a pretty lonely and quiet stream. I'm already anticipating it will be pretty quiet anyway, regardless of you being here or not. Yeah, not nearly as many people, which is interesting because I had an update for next season, but I suppose that will have to wait. I was originally going to be playing with Dewscrim, but I might have to do a last-second arcane runs. I said arcade, not arcane, but yeah, I mean arcane runs. That very interesting thing to say. Yeah, that is something that a lot of people have been. That's been quite hyped as of lately. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure if anyone's intending to do that though. I'd want to watch. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, laying of hands. That's pretty cool fun. I'm not going to hold on to it, but I will chart it down as a drop, though. LOH, run number 867. I like them myself. Yeah, a lot of people seem to really like arcane runs, and it's understandable why. Like, you know, ghosts are relatively non-threatening, and they are quite known as those monsters that you would want to farm if you're trying to get high-level runes, right? So, I find it interesting, though, that it's only recently that people started really picking up on how good arcane runs really are. Like, yeah, there were tons of people who in single-player forums were always saying, yeah, arcane runs are pretty good, and all that stuff, right? If you want runes, etc., etc. But it's only, I think, after some streamers sat down and finally did the dirty work that people really caught onto it and realized, hey, arcane runs are actually pretty legit. I duped Dawnbreaker in Skyrim. Okay, so you're gonna have to give me a little bit of context because I don't know anything about Skyrim. What is a Dawnbreaker? I'm not gonna ask what Skyrim, I know what that is, but yeah, I don't really know the details of that game. I don't know. I mean, that sounds really cool. I mean, I guess. Arcane super easy, Fire Eye back. Yeah, no, that's another thing too. You can do Fire Eye on the other side of the portal, but at the same time, like, I think the focus for a lot of people is primarily on. Oh, that's a chest right there. F-rune. Primarily on the ghost type monsters, I think, is the main idea there. I never seen or done it before. What? Arcane? Or you're talking about duping Dawnbreaker? Because again, like, arcane runs, to be honest, there's a lot of areas that I still have left over to farm in this game. And arcane isn't really one of the ones that I was intending to, well, yeah, arcane wasn't the one of the ones I was gonna farm. You know, like some of the ones that I still have to do, Trav, WSK2, like I did 250 runs when I first met you, but I mean, going forward, I probably need more runs, right? And then, of course, I have other places to farm too. I'm just trying to think of, yeah, anyway. There's a lot of places. Arcane is definitely one of those ones which a lot of people have been talking about it. It's kind of tempting to go and farm it. I don't doubt that I would make bank if I went to Arcane, by the way. Like, I think that it is really good. Even better on Slash than people would expect, to tell you the truth. It's strictly that, yeah, I had a specific order that I was intending to do my 1,000 run, you know, I'd always do like, oh, I'm going to do 1,000 runs here, 1,000 runs there. And here's the thing, like, I figure that there's a specific order I'm going to do it in, and I intend to hold to that order. And then after that, maybe I'll consider doing other places, which I'm just thinking about this right now. Yeah, I still have, like, just to give you an idea of some of the places I was actually kind of tempted to farm. Going forward, like I said, WSK2 is one. I still want to do like 1,000 Bale runs, to be honest. Kuros Temples is one that I was tempted to farm. Yeah, there's like other places, but I don't want to spoil because, yeah. Arcane is cool with Fire Eye. Yeah, Arcane is pretty cool with Fire Eye. Yeah, that's true. It is, but I mean, I think the main reason people go to Arcane isn't to farm Fire Eye, but it's to farm the ghosts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Fire Eye is just a nice bonus, I suppose. Pit of Abandon for Men. You mean like, it's called Abaddon, I think, is that what it's called? I get that you're chronological. Yeah, no, I like to do things in in the order that I said it in, right? Which is why, I mean, I have to talk to Deucecrim about this, but I think we might actually have to, I might actually have to cancel my plans for next season. I'm not talking about, like, I'm not going to play on Slash. What I mean is, I was supposed to two-man with Deucecrim, and he said that he hasn't talked to me, and, you know, we might actually have to cancel plans for next season, which is going to suck if that happens, but if indeed that does happen, then, well, I'm going to have to make some last-minute adjustments instead. Like, I already... What the stupid barrels. The thing is... Abaddon, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later. Plans for next season. How are you doing, Maraham? Nice to have you on board with us. What day is it? Well, I mean, it's apparently a day for me to stream. I'm not gonna do a full-length stream. Don't have the time for it, but I will aim to do about 35 runs this evening. I'm already on run 4 of this evening, so that's already some pretty good progress, I would say. Wednesday, we'll probably, well, I'm aiming to try and do some runs tomorrow, and then on Wednesday I'm also going to do, aim to do about 50 runs there as well. So yeah, I think if I make it to run 900 tonight, I'll be in a very good spot to complete my remaining runs, and, well, yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm pretty excited for this. It's gonna be glorious. Anyway, I duped it on accident. It is a super cool, unique quest sword in Skyrim. Oh, is it like a commonly used bug, or like how did that happen exactly? Like, do tell. It's a pretty awesome quest reward. Reminds you of the olden days when people used to make copies of what was that sword called in old school RuneScape? I missed out big time if they don't farm Fire Eye. It's like missing Blood Raven. How do you think I find so many unique rings? So you farm Fire Eye for unique rings, huh? I wouldn't expect him to be the place to get unique rings from, but that'd be so cool. Honestly, it'd be cool if some of the random bosses had a better chance of dropping certain items than others or something. That'd actually be kind of nice. Like, kind of like, yeah, okay, Countess, you know, runes up to Istrun, I think. Yeah, that's why a lot of people would farm Countess, right? So, you know, kind of like that. Hell yeah, sounds like I'm playing out D&D tomorrow. Hopefully I'll jump on for that run to 1,000. Yeah, expect it around Thursday. Thursday is going to be the, like, run 1,000, so don't boggle your brain over Wednesday. Or even tomorrow. Because honestly, even tomorrow, I don't expect to do that many runs. Yeah, I'm going to try to do some runs tomorrow. I really got to lighten the load for the upcoming days, you know, like... It's hard to really sit down and do 50 all at once because I mean, if the last few streams haven't been any indicator where I've had to, oh shit, yo, I haven't had any drop frames, yo, this is fucking amazing, I made it work. Oh shit, anyway, sorry, I'm running all over the place. I'm just happy to see you, and I have some updates to share with you. And I mean, you and Jim Bobs are pretty much the only ones here, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Yeah, a lot of things. But yeah, yeah, I'm also talking to both of you at the same time. How are you doing, by the way, Maraham? So you're, you know, appreciate you stopping by. I know it's a little bit late compared to when I usually start the stream, but of course, I had time today, and I wanted to start it earlier, but I wasn't. Yeah, this seems to be a common trend these days. Well, actually, no, not really. Last night I didn't sleep well, so I decided, like, even though I got pretty decent amount of sleep, I was like, yeah, I'm really, like, I woke up, I was like not feeling it, so yeah, I had to take a nap in the afternoon, had to organize how the rest of my week was going to go, and then I finally decided, all right, now I have some free time, so let's actually hop on and do these runs. I'm going to aim to do about 35 runs. If I really pushed it, I might be able to go farther, but but here's the thing. I want to use my time in practice for boxing, and I'm going to explain why in just a second. Well, okay, Jim Bobs, I'll talk to you in a second then. Let me go over this because I think this is going to be of interest to Maraham and to you. So yeah, okay. So as you guys know, or at least as Maraham probably knows, I think I hyped up next season I was going to be two-manning with Dewscrim. And it seems to me, I could be wrong about this, like, I still need to talk to him. He's been really busy, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. If him and I are able to get in touch and he says, hey, D2D2, I am actually able to two-man together, then we'll two-man together, you know, as planned. You know, everything goes hunky-dory, you know, best case scenario, right? If he isn't available to stream, and I mean, again, this was a very distant possibility that I mean, I didn't expect for this to be the case, but I did have a, well, I mean, I have a pretty straightforward contingency plan in the event that Dewscrim wasn't able to make it for whatever reason, and that's that I'm actually just going to do what I was planning to do next season, this season. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious, but yeah, I'll just do next season, this season, and yeah, that's basically it. So instead of, you know, I kept talking about like this plan to like 4-box. I'm probably going to do that well, assuming that Dewscrim can't actually make it this season, I'm going to be 4-boxing next season, possibly. I'm going to show you guys how I would 4-box, how I would level my characters, and how I would set myself up properly for day 1 chaos. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for that. And here's the other thing too. I was just talking about how sounds like a plan. Are you able to dish the goes on builds? Is this a surprise? That's a really good question. So, to be quite honest, I will tell you this. I intend to I intend to start off as a Blizzork for day 1 farming. Like on the day of the... Okay. Here's how it's going to go, okay? Like, when I'm playing day 0 through the game, I'm going to have Paladin, Barb, Assassin, Sork. Assassin for early game, burst of speed, and fire traps as a second source of damage. And then, of course, Barb, pretty obvious, Bow Barb, need that. It's kind of a given. And then, of course, the Paladin will be for Conviction, to boost damage on my other characters. So that much, at least, is pretty straightforward. Oh, and then, of course, the Sork. Almost forgot. Gonna start her off Nova and Static Field, and then after normal, I rotate her into Blizzard. I feel like this is the, this is kind of the play, and here's the thing. This is why I was saying I will actually end today's stream a little, like, right at 900 rather than pushing it farther. I need to spend some time actually trying to make sure that my 4-boxing isn't going to be a bomb, okay? Like, even just a little bit of practice. It doesn't have to be weeks upon weeks of practice. I need to kind of, like, train my muscle memory to 4-box, because that is not trivial, okay? 4-boxing is kind of tricky, or can be tricky, as somebody who's used to running just 1 box, at least as of the last, like, 3 seasons. So yeah, 2-man. I wanted 2-man, but I was supposed to 2-man with Dewscrim. That was the whole point of next season. But if that doesn't work, if that doesn't go through, then we're gonna have to show you guys. Well, I mean, I don't know if Dewscrim will be available the season after, or I don't know how any of that's gonna work. Actually, I mean, I need to talk to him to figure out exactly what's going on, because he didn't really say directly, but I do think. I'm going to go on a limb and guess that he won't be able to make it for next season. So, yeah, that is unfortunate. But yeah, again, I don't know all the details, but that seems to be kind of what the vibe I'm getting. Here, 2 boxing trying to level up a low character in Tombs was a chore in and of itself. Okay, and that is exactly why I'm hoping that for this next season, I'll be able to show you guys my 4-boxing prowess. It's been quite some time since I've had to 4-box. I think it was about a little over a year ago. That was the last time I really 4-boxed. But even then, I was only 4-boxing in like bail runs, not actually playing through the game by 4-boxing. So it'll actually be pretty interesting showcasing something a little different to all of you. Also, doubly so that my drop frames issue, I think, has been resolved. Han3Watcher can... Well, when Han3Watcher gets here, I can finally report to him that fucking finally it got fixed. Not just him, but pretty much everyone as well, because I was having this issue where my stream kept freezing. I finally figured out the fucking problem behind that. Well, not the problem, but basically, I figured out a fix. There you go. I was thinking about it. I was looking at all of my settings. I realized that my restream, it was selecting Toronto. And I'm like, yeah, Toronto's the only Canadian server for restream. And hey, Dan, I like how you come in just before the next reset's gonna be occurring, just to say what the fuck is this. You've been here, you know what the story is. I just want to do a 1,000 mausoleum runs, okay? And then I wanna report to you and everyone else what all of you would have already told me, which is that mausoleum is a gigantic waste of time. All right, so yeah. Hope you have a good reset. I'll be seeing you. I know you're gonna be hopping off right away, probably, but yeah. Hope you have it right, dude. It is a gigantic waste of time, but I actually wanted to see. You know, like okay. Everyone says like, oh yeah, mausoleum's so ass, right? And I was like, okay, maybe. Well, I can imagine Dan's probably gonna make a fucking CE necro, just plain and simple. Like, what else is it gonna be? But no, everyone told me that mausoleum. Well, yeah, I don't know. Basically, mausoleum. Even I would have told myself that mausoleum's a waste of time. Even I told myself mausoleum's a waste of time. But at the same time, I was like, okay, maybe it could be a pleasant surprise. Maybe I'll find like an orange box or something like that, right? Maybe I get like some really good items where, or like maybe the caskets give me some really good items. But I've hit all these poppables. I farmed all these packs, and I'm like, yeah, dude, no, I'm far better off in chaos for sure. You don't know. That's really surprising. I figured you'd just be like all in on the fucking whatever the fuck it's called. All in on CE Necro like you usually do. Don't forget Blood Raven. Yeah, thanks, Jim Bobs. I don't usually do Blood Raven on this character. I probably should give that a try, but anyway. Sweet Phil, now get your YouTube title in GG's. Actually, what else were you saying earlier? Let me take a look. Sorry, I actually wait. How do I scroll back up on this chat log? Fuck, this is kind of embarrassing. Okay, hold on a sec. So, I'm not using mods. This is from earlier. I'm not using mods or hacks, but I'm using the critical, which is like DLC from the makers. Basically, I used the lightning arrow, had the sword out of its pedestal, and I picked up and put it. It was the dupe, and seriously, I should be trying to promote it all over the internet, but you know that's just not my style. I'm kind of low-key. I just want to show up to my closest friend. Oh yeah, I'm in the same boat. I totally understand that, right? Like, I'm not the type of person who, oh shit, I discovered this like game-breaking exploit. Now time to go tell everybody about this game-breaking exploit. In fact, I feel like that would be counterintuitive to my interests, because if I did discover like a game-breaking exploit, I probably would want to keep it to myself, because ignorance is bliss. You wouldn't want to freaking tell everybody, hey, yeah, this is how you break the game. It would kind of ruin it for everybody else, right? At least that's kind of how I feel in some instances. Anyway, that's just my take on it. What else were you saying here? Told a few of them about your channel. A few of them. I'm not sure. Oh, a few of your friends, and they were impressed. Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for spreading the word. Although, again, you didn't. Well, I mean, you didn't need to do it for me or anything like that. Off the arcane boss. Yes. You're talking about Summoner, not Fire Eye. Fire Eye is the guy who freaking is on the other side of the arcane portal, but you're talking about the Summoner dude. Yeah, Summoner is pretty legit. Yes, I do admit. Yeah, that guy was like a bro. He dropped me, I think, one of my first SOJs. I think he actually dropped me on my first ever SOJ, now that I think about it altogether. Hey, LeBron. Now everybody's on board here. Alright, perfect. Good timing. I got a couple more hours to go, so I'm going to need your guys' company on this one. Gonna continue on doing these runs of Mausoleum, of course. And like I said, I'm planning to do up to run 900 today. A bit of a late start, but I am well rested because I had a good nap. And then after this, I do need to make some emergency preparations for this upcoming season. And I'm going to talk about that in a bit. Music makes me want to... Okay, hold on a second. Let me, FBI, open up! Damn. Oh, whoops. My guy's already on bear form. Oh, I like listening to a bit of, I like listening to Monster Cat. What's your beef with Monster Cat? Materials Mine Mausoleum, you gotta give it time, you gotta roll them dice. Yeah, but I mean, I could also just as easily say, like, okay, plenty of other people found, like, Materials Mine Pits or Chaos Sanctuary. It doesn't have to be Mausoleum, where the mob density is relatively low. There's, like, no fucking monsters or champ packs. Well, there are champ packs, but just not too many of them. Anyway, yeah, I'm still, like I was saying, right? When I first started this season, I was thinking, you know, I'm gonna do some Mausoleum to see if I could prove people wrong, or prove myself wrong even, that, yeah, the Mausoleum might have some crazy cool thing about it that makes it a really good place to farm, right? Like, if I had found even, like, 4 or 5 high runes, then I could be like, wow, maybe, like, these caskets or these chests were paying out. Even the early runs, it actually looked very promising, because I was getting a lot of, like, red boxes from these coffins and chests, and, like the gold chest at the end, and just, even these stands were actually pumping out some items like Bartuks. So I was like, alright, this looks very promising, but honestly, the last 300, 400 runs have been pretty dry. Well, I mean, aside from high runes, I guess, but even then, it's like I found 2 high runes in almost 1,000 runs. I might find one more in the next 150 runs or so, but at the end of the day, my conclusion is going, like, I'm going to tell you right now, unless something epic drops. Although, frankly, even if something epic does drop, like, it's really not something that I'm going to look at and be like, damn, dude, that's freaking crazy. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just going to probably make my post saying, hey guys, I ran 1,000 runs of Mausoleum, now proceed to never run fucking Mausoleum. I and Summoner both drop. Well, I don't know about Fire. I can't speak to Fire. I'm not gonna disagree with you on Fire Eye. But I will, like, because I actually don't know, I don't farm Fire Eye, but I do farm Summoner, and yeah, that guy's fire. 200 FCR Sork would be fun for mods. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. 200 FCR Sork would be fun for mods, especially if you go in, like, Nova or Fire, or, like, there's a couple of ways you could build it, I suppose, but even if we assumed that, you know, you make a 200 FCR Sork for Mausoleum, I still don't know if it would be worth it. Like, to be frank, like, there's really nothing about Mausoleum that stands out that makes me want to recommend it over Pits. I know it's not a fair honestly, it is a pretty fair comparison. Like some people are, if Coaster were here, probably he'd say something like, oh yeah, well no, actually, even Coaster's against Mausoleum, and he's like the off-meta guy, so that's how you know Mausoleum is just oof. But I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, if you want something, even if you want, like, an off-meta area, go farm, like, Kuros Temples or something, like, or Drifter Cavern, maybe, right? Like, this area just doesn't have enough to make it worthwhile. Like, you will say it's got low mob density. I was thinking at least maybe these graves might make up for it, but they really haven't been doing shit in the last little while, except for, like, maybe a couple red boxes. Now, here's the other interesting thing, too, right? Like, yes, it's true that oh yeah, the other thing I was gonna say, I remember now. So high runes, you can't even get high runes from chests in Act 1, I think, above Vex, was it? Yeah, I don't even think you can get a high rune above Vex in Mausoleum from the chests and coffins. So really, I don't know, like, somebody might be able to verify that for me who's a little bit more knowledgeable on this, but yeah, I really don't think there's much reason to be farming Mausoleum, plain and simple. You want champ packs? Go Kuros Temples. Go, even Maggot Lair, I think you'd be better off. Chaos Sanctuary, miles better. AT, probably better. the only thing that Mausoleum has over these areas is it's much better for fire-type builds, and it's especially better for the early game. If your goal is to get some XP and some drops, and I say that very generally, or some, well, because to be honest, if you're a fire-type build, you might actually just be better off farming something like, maybe not Arcane. I feel like there's a lot of fire minions there, but I think some of the tombs are pretty easy to kill as a fire-type character. And yes, a lot of the areas that a fire-type character can farm aren't level 85 areas, but you're better off trying to like maximize your chances of actually getting like a good rune or something rather than this torture right here. So that's, again, just reflecting on it again. These are observations that I will very likely be echoing in my post. And I'll probably be reiterating them again in the streams to come, but yeah, that's basically the situation we have here. Okay, so moving along, Jim Bobs was saying, the whole point of Mausoleum... Hey, Bars, what's up? Wow, everybody's showing up. I really appreciate it, guys. I know, late stream, but this was as early as I could really start it. The whole point of Mausoleum, to me, in my opinion, is that for a quick telly, hit Necro, hit them poppables, and run over them with Fume. I respectfully disagree with you, Jim Bobs. To be honest, I really believe that if you want to hit Mausoleum, you can do it with a Necro, but I feel like you're better off hitting it with a Sork. Like, I don't really know how else to put this. Like you can hit it with a Necro, but I feel like with a Sork, if your goal is to hit poppables, then you should be doing it with telekinesis, and that's what the Sork has at her disposal, a lot more available to her, right? Then, of course, you also have things like Nova and Frost Nova that, and, you know, her FCR frames are slightly better than a Necros, so I would even go, like, 105 FCR Sork with, like, Nova or Frost Nova or something like that, or maybe even, like, a high... Well, actually, no, what am I talking about? Nova doesn't even work here. Frost Nova with, like, I don't know, with like Fireball, I don't know, it doesn't even really matter, or even just pure fire, right? With like max out MF, you'd probably be, well, you probably don't even need, what am I talking about? You don't even need to go like Frost Nova, just go straight Fireball. Just straight up go Fireball and max out MF, and you'd probably be better off than going PNB Necro, I feel. That's my take on it. Again, like, I'm not saying that you're wrong, I just feel like, yeah, if you're playing Necro, if you have a set, like, if you have a PNB Necro, well, I don't like to call it PNB because if you're, you know, usually you're either going Poison or you're going Bone, you're not going both. Unless maybe you do go both, I don't know. But me personally, if I'm making a Necro, I'm going either Poison or Bone, and I'm probably then going to be going Poison. If I have pure Poison Necro, Chaos all the way. Like, Chaos is way better suited for Poison Necro. Or Pits, right? A lot of people run Pits with the Poison Necro, or even WSK. You have all those options available to you. If you have a build that's that strong, that has that much AoE, then why would you run Mausoleum, to be frank? Like yeah, it's plain and simple. Like, I simply cannot see... I wouldn't want to waste my abilities as a Necro on Mausoleum. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, in the meantime, stepping away from the Mausoleum topic for a second, I just want to go over some, like, what I was talking about earlier. Maraham, are you still here? I know you were here earlier asking about plans for next season. I never actually finished answering your question, because I got sidetracked with all the people that showed up, and also I was talking to Jim Bobs too. But now that, okay, good, you're still here, awesome. So a lot of, well, you were asking about it, and now that a lot of other people are here, I can talk a little bit about what I plan to do for next season, right? So, again, next season, I may have to do an emergency last-minute change. Because Dewscrim, he didn't confirm this yet, but it sounds to me like he won't be able to make next reset. Maybe he can, I don't know. If he can make it for next reason, we're still on. We're going to two-man, and I'm going to show you guys some freaking crazy fun and cool strats, which, again, like, two-manning is... I still believe that two-manning is a lot of fun. Like, yeah, there isn't as much incentive to do it on Slash because of no drop zero. But, you know, farming with your buddy is just really, really cool, really, really enjoyable. And that's something I wanted to demonstrate next season. But, yeah, with that out of the way, if that's not an option, then I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do instead, okay? So, instead of two-manning, Necro MF for the win. Yeah, exactly. No, Necro can go anywhere. That's true. But why would you go to Mausoleum? Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should, right? Like that's what, like, yeah, I feel like as a Sork, 200 FCR Fireball Sork, you can come to Mausoleum if your goal is to get like Tyrael or something. Hey, I respect that. But if you're like a Poison Necro, wouldn't you be better off going to like do 1 minute AT runs with maxed out MF? Wouldn't you be better off doing like... we lost track of where I was headed here. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyway, yeah, Pits, right? A lot of people would run Pits straight up. Or Chaos. Any one of these three would be better. AT, if your goal is just for TC87s. Chaos, or sorry, Pits, if your goal is to get some easy kills, possibly in P7. And then, like, if you can farm, if you want P1, then, and you want a combination of both runes and items, then you can run Chaos, right? So, really, take your pick. Congrats on your perfect stat issued as Eldritch Orb, Bars. That's pretty awesome. Sork might be faster, but Necro more solid. Okay, more solid in what way? That's the thing. I mean, again, if you're going to Mausoleum, I'm gonna assume that you know you're going because you're not gonna go to fucking Mausoleum for runes. Let me make this clear. You're gonna go going for poppables, which the Sork wins at, and you're gonna be going for champ packs, which the Sork is probably better at, right? I hate to die, but you're in Mausoleum. What is going to kill you in Mausoleum as a Sork, right? There's literally nothing threatening to a Sork. The only way they could possibly be threatening is if you teleport in front of them or beside them for some reason, and you're like drastically under-geared, I guess. That's basically it. But if you're playing Sork, you're probably ranged anyway. So going back to for next season. So next season, I wanted to two-man. That's not going to happen. So instead of the two-manning, we're going to play, I'm probably going to be going 4-box. I'm going to be going Sork. And I hate to say this, but early ladder, I'm going to have to go Blizz Sork, I think. Well, I mean, I don't have to go Blizz Sork, but the reality of the situation is like this, okay? And I've said this a couple times, like, it's not really much of a spoiler. I've said it a couple times because I'm kind of open about what I'm planning to do for the next season I play as a Sork, because again, it's really not really particularly, you know, it's just not that exciting, I feel like. What's more exciting is that I'm really going to be trying to build my character up. I'm going to try to, like, well, again, I don't know. I want to get Infinity Day 2 just to give you a glimpse into one of the things I plan to do. So that's gonna be fun. Trying to do Day 2 Infin. Lightning Charger. They're like no monsters charge in Mausoleum though, and even if they're extra fast, they're just it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Like yeah, Shpoopas. Here. Oh, come on, man. Perfect to Shoot is a cool find. It might not be the best find, but it's still a cool find. And besides, if you're like if you really enjoy min-maxing, like good old ZZZ, especially because apparently it does make a difference at P8, from what he says, then yeah, you're gonna want the Nashudas apparently. It'll give you more damage than anything. Not by much, or not by that much to us P1 players, but dude, this is cool. 4 perf stats is hard half. Yeah, that too. I'm with LeBron on this one. It's also nice as cool factor. Yeah, pick up that Eth rune. No, dude, I'm good. I'm good. All right, I'm good on Aetherrunes. I might need an Aetherune start of next season though. That'd be pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited for next. Useful for one thing, 200 FCR Lightsword P1 Seal Pop. Yeah, pretty much. Because you can fast it, exactly. Minus defense, good stat. Hey man, look. When I was making my Zealer, and I had my Heaven's Light, I think I ended up double effing that bad boy, okay? Don't, like for real, don't underestimate the power of the fucking Aetherune. The Aetherune is GOAT, okay? I don't want to hear it. Aetherune's pretty legit, dude. I don't know what to tell you. It's just that we never play melee characters, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, those Aetherunes, oof. Can't they also be used for, like, crafting or something? I don't even know. Or is it Nephrunes I'm thinking? I think it's Nephrunes, actually. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, what was I saying? So, yeah, I'm going to be going Blizzsork next season, because there's just no other way I can do Chaos. Yeah, there's no other way I can do Chaos next season, without Blizzsork, like, day one. I mean, I could. To be honest, I could. I could build, like, a janky Lightning Sork with, Pally Conviction. I just don't think it's... There's simply no way that I was able to come up with. Like, I tried what I could. I couldn't really come up with a good way to make a Sork that, without going Blizzard, is still able to handle Chaos Sanctuary under-geared, even with a Conviction Pally and a Bowbarb. It just didn't happen. Like, nothing... like, literally no skill that a Sork has can output as much damage as Blizzard so easily. That's just the reality. Like, I have to face the facts on this one. I hate to cave in, but yeah, I just didn't see it. Like I tried. I tried, like, Hydra, I tried, you know, Glacial Spike, I tried Frost Nova, I tried Nova. Lightning was as close as it got. Fireball, yeah, is an option, but the problem with Fireball is then there's no way to deal with, there's then no way to deal with, Infector of Souls, sorry, who inherently spawns Fire Mean, so every time I spawn him, he's a problem, by default. Yeah, no, that's just the, just what ended up happening. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting off with my Blizz Sork, and then after that, I'm gonna see if I can transition to some other cool builds. To be honest, in the first like 10 or 5 or so runs before people were showing up on this stream, I was like theory crafting in my head. I was like trying to come up with different ideas as to what I could do for next season, but I haven't fully decided yet because I wasn't expecting to. Well, I mean, again, it was a very distant. I know. Not really thrilled about playing a Blizzsork, you know me. But as I explained to other people, like, Dewscrim isn't quite able to, or might not be able to make it, and this was kind of like a last minute, well, I shouldn't say last minute notice, like, he kind of, I think, was trying to inform me about this, like, a week or so ago. So technically it's 2 weeks notice, but, like, but the thing is, like, I don't have the time to try and theory craft new cool things to show you guys, and so... That's garbage. In such a short span of time. Right? I'm gonna have to try and improvise just a little bit. Like 4-boxing, I wanted more time to figure out, like, a good 4-boxing routine, I don't know. I just want to get better at 4-boxing first before I actually tried a live season where I'm gonna, like, sweat it out with my cold sore. You're gonna quit the ladder after 3 days like everyone else? No, definitely not. Because here's the thing: my goals next season, I can say this much, aren't gonna be tied to wealth, right? Like, some people, they get a fully geared character. Well, you said yourself you're not even playing next season, so what does it even matter? You had Black Ops Cold War, and you said yourself that you didn't, weren't, like, you had work on reset night. Jokes before Cold War 2. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not surprised about that. I saw Cold War, I was like, oh, oof, big oof. You're still playing Warzone. Okay, well, fair enough. Not too surprised by that, to be quite frank. Like, I heard a lot of people say the exact same thing. Like, yeah, okay, streamers are playing Cold War right now a little bit, but like, the reality is, there's a lot of people that simply are like, no, dude, nah, come on, Cold War. Was rat infested today? Verdansk. I like how you call it fucking Verdansk. Yeah. We're gonna lose a lot of people when Cyberpunk launches. Are we actually? I mean, I actually don't know because... Well, okay. Is it ever gonna launch, though? Let's be real, though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Ayla Mouse said. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, is it ever really gonna launch? It's been pushed back like 4 fucking times. So, you know, whatever, right? But anyway, we'll talk more about good old Warzone in a bit. But I do really want to talk about next season. Like, I'm telling you guys, next season, again, I'm gonna be playing my Sork, and yeah, like I didn't have much time to prep out. Like, I saw it as a distant possibility that Doomscrim might not be able to make it, right? So I was like, okay, in worst case scenario, if Doomscrim for whatever reason cannot make it, I can always just play by myself, going 4-box with Sork as my main character for the season. But I was like, I didn't actually put too much thought or practice into this possibility, because again, it was a possibility, not something that I was gonna actively try and spend time trying to theory craft, unless I knew that was what I was going to be doing for next season, right? And now with the, having received 2 weeks notice, well, I still have my mausoleum runs to do, and I also have real life responsibilities to take care of. So it's like, all right, I am basically going to have to wing it for next season. I know hypothetically how next season is going to go. And I've practiced a little bit on the 4-boxing aspect, and also how my ladder reset, like playing through the game, is going to work, right? I'm experimenting with a few different routes I can take with how to level my characters quickly, etc., etc. However, the fact of the matter is simply that I'm just not going to be as well prepared for next season as I would want to be, as much as I hate to say it. Like, sick of all these half-assed games coming out. I don't know, man. Among Us seems pretty fleshed out, Yeah, I feel like Among Us would be one of those games that you would actually enjoy, Ayla. But anyway, I'm just trying to think. Among Us is like 4 years old, though. That's true. That's actually true. I can't even use that as a good example. Anyway, that's okay. I honestly, if Cyberpunk launches, I'm gonna be a big fish in a small pond. Okay, I'm gonna be fucking filthy stinking rich next year. I'm gonna call it right now. Okay, well, actually no, probably not actually, because to be honest, I have been doing theory crafting, and I might try, like, I don't know what to do with all my wealth, to be honest. Like, once I make to infinity, once I finish gearing up my character, I don't know what to do from there. I haven't really thought out, like, what I'm going to do after I finish building up my Sork. And, right, like, I'm going to have a lot of runes, and, like, I'm just hypothetically, I don't really know what I'm going to want to do with it. I don't intend to try and go for a perfect Nova baller like 2 seasons ago, like last time I played Sork, because I just don't really think there's much to gain out of that. I'm going to probably focus my efforts on trying to come up with something different to do with my wealth, right? I kind of wanted to do the Mall, but, yeah, I kind of intend to do a Mall. That sounds pretty fun. But, again, I'm not really too convinced that... I think maybe that window may have closed. Maybe. It feels like necroing a dead meme, Maybe. No one's really going on with this meme shenanigans, at least not right now. And that's what I'll do. What, Mall? Well, okay, honestly, that's not even the problem. I don't even care about that it's necroing a dead meme. I just don't know if there's a better use for my runes. That's the main issue. Like, to be honest, wouldn't it be cool if I farm like 20 ohms in the first week, and then I'm able to, like, use it to fund somebody's PvP tournament, like just give it over to like, I don't know, was it Laws? Somebody did like a PvP tournament, and I could actually legit fund it next season because I'd have the wealth for it probably. Or I could go selfish and try to like make a really cool and expensive build. Like I have at least one in mind actually that I could do, and it doesn't have to be on the Sork necessarily. Like I could very easily do it on a different character even if I want, like a super expensive, some super cool expensive build, right? Like yeah, yeah, right. There's some really cool builds I've got. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot I can do with the wealth, or I could just sit there and stare at it and watch it look super pretty and whatnot. That's sort of what I did with the Nova Baller season, but that's simply because I didn't actually have anything to upgrade. I already had an ETH 40, or ETH 4 open socket, 40 all-res Hodo that was just sitting there. And I don't really know what else to do with it. And like with the rest of my equipment, all of it was already perf. I already got perf Viper Magi, you know, everything. Like even I was using Hotspurs, even that was perf really. I had like 10 ohms, 15 ohms sitting around, and the last perfect item just never showed up, so that's why I was holding on to so much wealth. But yeah, my point here is, next season I have to decide what I want to do with my wealth, and that's really not as easy a task as it sounds. Do pub runs and drop them? Oh, I mean, it's not a bad it's not a bad idea. I could just try to screw over the economy. Or maybe I shouldn't even go for runes. Maybe I could, like, capitalize on the torch market. But again, like, I think I already ranted about this previously last stream. LeBron knows. I was talking about how I would like to, like, be the torch monopolizer. But Swish is always going to be farming torches. And I'm not... I'm too nice, I would say. I don't usually like to say it like this. But I'm too nice to try and overcharge people, or to charge people the proper prices for torches. Like, I feel like torches should be a certain value, but I'm not willing to charge people that value. I talked about this already. Hey, User Miss, how's it going? Hope you're having a great evening. A late stream, but hopefully you can stay conscious enough to watch me finish my... Planning to try and do up to run 900 tonight, so that's my intention. You need a torch agent, like a middleman. Yeah, oh, yeah, but who would I task with that, alright? And all, I don't know, man. That just sounds complicated. I had to find a middleman, and then, you know, I had to have to pay that middleman. That's the other thing, too. And also, at the end of the day, that agent is a reflection of me. If I'm hiring this middleman, they are essentially putting my rep on the line. Because if they overcharge, what are they going to say about me? They're going to be like, D2, your agent keeps overcharging me. Why do you... Or not, they're not going to say your agent's overcharging, they're just going to say you're overcharging me, right? They're going to be like, D2's charging such overpriced torches and shit, you know? I don't want that. I don't want that. I got some other really interesting ideas in mind, maybe. Or maybe even, like, solo self-found. No, I don't want to do a solo self-found. No. What am I talking about? No, fuck solo self-found. Like, I could do it, it's just not really something I want to do. Like, when I meant solo self-found, I was just thinking, like, what if I used my own runes to build my items and shit, right? Like, because I'll probably have so many runes that I can probably just make my own items, but really, that's... Oof. Throw in a voucher for a free mall with every torch at D2's mall. Oh, I like the sound of that. Oh, that's for sure. That's not me. I don't know who that guy is. So it's going to be an anonymous middleman. I'll be up here much later than you. I'm here for the long haul. I see. Does it work? Yeah, you're probably going to be here much longer than me. Again, I think I said earlier, I'm going to be capping out at run 900 here, because I need some time to prep for tomorrow, for the reset. Elamau was saying, I'll call off work and let's do torches and sell them for malls. I will smite. Oh, man. That's so funny. Yo, Swish would be so pissed at us, dude. He'd be like, no, these guys are such fucking dicks. Look, and just, imagine that. We're essentially giving torches to people on the server for free. You know, I actually like the sound of that. That sounds kind of hilarious. Swish would hate us, but that would actually be the funniest shit ever. I build a Sork specifically so that we can ruin ruin the price of like the torch economy would never recover from that season. Like we completely fuck over torch prices for the rest of the season. Getting mad at pixels. Yeah, well, that sounds like literally every other game to me. Warzone, Cold War. Stream the reset prep. Tell you what, bud. I'm hesitating because I have no real reason not. No, I do have. I don't really have much reason not to, aside from, one, I don't want to embarrass myself, and two, I kind of want my peace and quiet after 1 a.m. But I'm just thinking if, yeah, I'm just thinking if that's a bad idea. Dude, you say the word and I'm there, no kappa. Oh, because you said you weren't gonna be in for next season. You said, anyway, I don't know, man. So you still haven't called off work. That's good. That's good. Maybe, to be quite honest, I'd feel fucking bad if you called off work on a season where originally we could have used that season to actually players 4-8, right? That's what we were supposed to do. You, me, Dewscrim, and one other player, maybe like Wishia or something. We're gonna fucking like kill it. Like, you know, if we had a third from 2 seasons ago, yeah, you'd be the man, straight up. But I could clock and do 0 work and nobody will notice. Well, yeah, it's hard to ruin the torch economy simply because, like you said, so many people need torches. Oh, LeBron, hold my fucking beer, bro. Hold my beer. Like, oh, Tumbak. Yo, Tumbak. Oh, shit. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Nice to see you. How are you? Doing pretty well. Just streaming and trying to finish 1K mods. I'm at run 877. The torched market is dead before the ladder has even started. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be glorious though. Like, Dan, I know you hate the mall meme, but imagine that very meme is what ends up killing Swish's torch market. Like, how interesting would that be? Like, oh man. Anyway, I don't know. And again, I got nothing against Swish, which is why I'm kind of like entertaining the idea. It's interesting, kind of funny actually to me. But I don't know if I'd do it. Like, I wouldn't do it just to screw it. If it were T4K on the other hand, like, sign me up, you know? Like if T4K announced, yo, I'm gonna be farming torch, like replace Swish with T4K, boom, I'm down, dude. Like, let's do it. Let's destroy the torch market. But like, I don't know. Right now, I don't really have much of an incentive aside from trying to like, just trying to turn next season into a meme to try and ruin the torch market, really. To be honest, I don't know how quick I can pull together a team for reset, but like here's the thing, right? Grief has already made a post, and to be honest, like I could even pull all of us, like I could even hit him up and be like, yo, let's just merge teams. I could probably get a team pulled together by, like, even within a day's notice. Like, to be honest, I probably could. Especially because, you know, I have things at my disposal. I have Discord, I have, like I've connected people on Discord, I've got Reddit, I've got, you know, this stream. Like, I could probably hit some people up here and see, are we doing this? No, no, man. I wasn't planning on it until I see you playing. Oh, so watching me play gives you the itch. See. No, oh, man. First to get it. I'm so nothing new. I see. Left one to you too. We could OJ box race, but I'm only on for 2 more hours. Well, yeah, probably 2 more hours. This guy's crazy, trying to challenge me to an orange box race? Yeah, that's not fucking happening. Well, okay, like, I mean, if he wants to, then sure, but it's just, you know, I'm fucking farming Mausoleum. What do you think's gonna happen? It's not like I'm just gonna freaking grow an orange out of my arse. I wish. Okay, I lost track of what path I took. I'm paying attention. So I killed pretty much everything here. Alright, well, okay, he wants to challenge you to an orange box race. Alright, let's see this. Toonback is a 50 ohm kind of guy. Oh, I believe that. Next season, I'm hoping to also be a 50 ohm kind of guy, although, again, 50 ohms, I have to decide how I want to spend my wealth, and also kind of like what I want to do. Like look, now Alamau is giving me a new... Alamau is actually trying to, you know, he's trying to convince me to join him for some shenanigans. Down to 2 box of Bobarb or something. How are we doing? It's tempting. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you, Alamau. It's very tempting. It really is. It really is. But you said you weren't gonna join us for next season. Dewscrim is backing out now, and I kind of want to showcase this. With those 2 things in mind, I kind of want to showcase the 4-box strat that I was going to do next season, this season then. If that's the case. That was my contingency plan. So I may have to veto that. If not, I have Warzone Minecraft plans. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's so tempting. It really is. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, we live and die for the memes. I bet when you play Warzone, you're living and dying for the memes. Like, yeah, you probably play, like, a total sweat with, like, an MP5 Kilo, EOD fucking overkill amped into fucking, like, Ghost or Restock or some shit. But, like, let's be real here, okay? I gotta be real here with you. And that's that I've been looking forward to showing people my 4-box proud. Well, I just, yeah, MP5 car 98, put some respect on my name. Okay, my mistake. MP5 car, a little bit, marginally better. No, that's quite a bit better. But yeah. The season after next, let's do it. Season after next. I'm not opposed to the idea. At least it's not a fucking kilo fire shot. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, like, I pull up literally any streamer. Like, sometimes I'm just having my lunch, okay? I pull up some dudes. Like, literally today, I freaking was having my brunch, and then I pulled up Nick Mercs, and the first thing I see is him spamming fucking AA-12 DB rounds on top of a building and do it down after doing 3 fucking recons and claymores. No, dude. No, don't conflate these 2 things. If you're running Kilo Fire Shoddy, you're probably a tryhard that's going for, or a tryhard or a streamer, or probably both. That's going for like high kill games. If you're on top of a building in downtown with 3 fucking recons and claymores, you're probably not running Kilo Fire Shot. You're probably running Galil and HDR, right? Like let's be real here. That's what I've seen at least. You just merged the playstyles of It's Iron and any other like high kill gameplay player. Still a rat either way. I get it. We don't want to give these guys credit. I respect that, but yeah. I mean, Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly. That game, ooh, that game. Like, there's just some things about it that just don't make sense to me. Also, looking at the numbers, like, I've been looking at kind of how some of these weapons work in Modern Warfare. MP5 is fucking terrible gun design. Changed my fucking mind, dude. MP5 is just terrible fucking gun design. You cannot convince me otherwise. I don't know who the fuck came up with the idea of having that fucking, like, that weapon in the game with, like a lot of people will, like, shit on R9O. A lot of people will shit on, like, Kilo. But personally, I do think that MP5 is super fucking dumb. Like, again, sorry, I don't want to shit on your build or playstyle or whatever. That's not my point. I just think, from what I've seen, that MP5 is dumb. Especially when every player and their fucking mother in both multiplayer and Warzone actually use that shit, so. Alright, either way. I think my highest kill game was fucking 13 today. Yeah, that feel when apparently 13 kill games are awful to you. Anyway, that's the nature of that game, though. Some days are good, some days are bad, and that's another reason why again, I like from what I've seen of Warzone, I find it really like a very weird game. Not even because of any, like, not just the internal mechanics of it, but also things like the matchmaking, right? It kind of sounds like it creates an artificial experience, doesn't it? Like, okay, so some days you play, you can drop a 20 bomb, or a 25, or a 30 bomb, but then you play, like, games like, days like today, you play, and you're just encountering rats who fucking camp on the top of fucking buildings in downtown with fucking 3 claymores, you know? Like it's kind of weird. You would think that it should be, like, a consistent mix, right? Like, some days are easy, some days are tough, but throughout, there's, like, you go up against players that are consistent, like, that are consistently random. Like, some opponents are difficult, some opponents are easy, like a mosh pit. But no, that's not the case in Warzone. Like, from what I've seen, it's like, it's really weird. Like, some days you go up against people go up against total bots, right? Like, if you're dropping a 25 kill game, like, I mean, again, I'm not trying to say you're bad or anything like that, but probably if you're going up against either rats or people your skill level, you're not going to be dropping 25 kill games so easily. If you're dropping 25 kill games, you're playing in a lobby or in a day where all of your opponents are like just bad, right? And it's just weird how that works. Unfortunately, because of SBM, you have to use them. See, that's another problem too with SBMM. So it's like, if, you know, SBMM, you go into SBMM, and you think to yourself, actually, sorry, I'll talk about that in a second. Marahum, alright, time of these old bones to get some shut-eye. Good luck on the runs. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you guys crash that torch market. Hugh controls the malls, controls the torches. Anyway, I'm going to have to give that a little bit more thought, Marahum. But yeah, don't expect that to happen. I actually had some really cool stuff I wanted to show you guys for next season, so I don't know. There's honestly too much to do in this game, on this private server. Like, I don't know how else to say it. But Marahum, I appreciate you taking the time to come out here and watch. Thank you again for dropping by. Really appreciate it. I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Well, probably not tomorrow, but Wednesday, and possibly on Thursday as well, which is when I'd expect to finish these runs. Hopefully I can go over my... Well, actually, yeah, I told you pretty much what I planned for next season and what I have planned out, but I haven't finalized everything yet. But I'll get more on to you, especially because I don't even know if Dewscrim is unavailable, which I think he will be, but if he's not unavailable, or if he is unavailable, then I will have to come up with some alternative plans for the season. So anyway, I'll let you know what those will be and what details I can divulge in the days to come. But otherwise, you have to wait and see it in action, and I think that's going to be really exciting. You won't have to wait for long. Either way, it'll be a fun ride. I'm hoping so. I really do. I don't think that my next season is going to disappoint. I think it's one which you guys are going to look at. It's going to be freaking awesome, okay? Not going to guarantee anything, but there's a lot of things I want to do. And contrary to A. Lamau's claim that, oh shit, yeah, D2D2 is just going to be that one of the many people who are just going to quit right after the you know, he gets rich. Well, I mean, that didn't happen the season that I played Sork last time, right? Because I had a goal that wasn't tied to, oh, I finished my character. So don't you worry, I do, it's like, obviously the first week I'm going to play a lot, and then it's going to slowly dwindle, like, drop down a little bit. But it's not going to be like, oh, well, I'm done for the season because I finished my fucking character. Don't worry about that. Like, just want to get that out there. I intend to do things which I intend to have goals that aren't tied to how wealthy I am, and wealth will probably be a secondary thing, especially after I make it to infinity on my sword. Okay, so you have yourself a good night, Narham. Thanks again for listening, and really, like, again, always a pleasure having your company here. Talk to you soon, and I'll see you again next time. You have yourself a good night. Okay. So, going back to this topic, I know it's kind of weird that on a D2 stream we keep talking about, yeah, see you later. We're like doing a D2 stream, we keep talking about fucking Call of Duty, but I'm telling you guys, Warzone is very interesting, both as a player and as a spectator, so yeah, so don't mind me and Alamau going at it, especially because I don't see this guy that often, he's too busy, and so am I, so... Anyway, going back to the meta-guns every time. So yeah, that's another gripe I have with SBMM, right? It's not just this isn't an issue that's exclusive to Warzone, but I feel like it's a fundamental flaw in other games I've played, like League, Dota, etc., right? And I'm like, so the weird thing, or one of the, in my opinion, flaws of SBMM is that sometimes you just don't want to try that hard, right? You want to be silly. You want to do silly things. Like maybe you want to use a fucking crossbow in Warzone. Well, you kind of have to expect that with SBMM in place, that every human opponent that you go up against is going to be a clone of you. Unless, of course, you're like, maybe like, I don't know, fucking like Mutex or it's Iron or something like that. But yeah, unless you're like a super high-level player, even if you're a super high-level player, you expect that your lobbies are just going to be very, very challenging, and that by using anything other than meta weapons, you're going to be at an inherent disadvantage. And that's one reason why I like some of the older games in the past. It's like, you know, you have a lot of room to be silly and just do whatever you feel like. Like back in the days of Modern Warfare 2. Right? Like, a lot of people used ACR, but it's not like every game I was going up against people who were like freaking god tier players, so I could do really silly things if I felt like, without feeling like, oh, well, it's impossible to win if I don't, right? Like, okay, yes, true with SBM, you could run like some really janky gun like a fucking FAMAS or something, I guess, right? And then be like, oh yeah, I can maybe beat myself, or I can beat like the guy who's my skill level if, you know, if I catch him off guard, if I outplay him. But then at that point, it's kind of like, at that point you're probably just getting lucky. Like, if you go toe-to-toe engagement and it's just down to a straight DPS check, you lose if you're not using MP5. You lose if you're not using R90. Like, imagine you go into a building and you lose to a guy that's your skill level just because you don't have R90. That's kind of how a lot of the fights are dictated with SBMM and with the way the meta of the game is right now. It's kind of weird. Wish I could actually play to go for camos or challenges. It's just impossible when you get smoked. See, that's another thing too, right? Like you wanna, there's more to the game than just fucking, oh, every game I want to be playing up against people who are my skill level. Sometimes you want to do things like something fun, right? You want to do camos, you want to do challenges. Like, yeah, okay, I guess it's more challenging because you have to go up against people who are actually challenging, but it's like, sometimes you just want to kick back and have some fun, right? Like people doing silly things like fucking putting like a fucking ATV on top of stadium or shit like that, right? Like that's something that if you're playing a real game, no one's gonna let you do that. They're gonna see you with like a freaking helicopter. They're gonna try to beam you out of the sky. Never go into a building if I know there's people in there because of that R9. Yeah. I hear that back in Season 5, what was that, Ground Loot Chocolate? Origin 12? Yeah. Yeah, I heard that, like, Origin 12 ground loot was ass, like, because apparently it doesn't matter what you're, yeah, yeah, like if you don't have your own Origin as ground loot, basically it was auto take. Like if you see an Origin, you must take it as ground loot, I think was the general rule of thumb. And if you're not picking up Origin, then you are at an inherent disadvantage, and that was all of last season. From what I saw, streamers, big and small. Just impossible to get smoked because the guns are so unbalanced. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Like, back in Modern Warfare 2, here's the thing, even if you're going up against someone of even skill level, it's not like some guns were way better or way worse than others. Like, in the shotgun category, all the shotguns were strong, except... No, all the shotguns were strong. Like, no matter how you want to look at it, every shotgun was good. Every AR except for F2K was good. Like they were actually good. Like, everything was so overpowered that they were good. Some machine gun category, like, yeah, UMP45 was the best, but that's not to say Vector was a slouch or P90 was a slouch, right? Like, I feel like that's just not the case for Modern Warfare. Like hot damn. You try to use some of these other alternatives, it's just not gonna take, man. I used to shit on people with the F2K on Billy 2. The gun was the... So, see, even you agree, right? Like, I don't have to try and... I don't have to try and convince you otherwise, but no, that thing was ass. Like, yeah, no, it just was ass. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, it's pretty fucking terrible. There's no other way to say it. Like, what the fuck? And here's the thing. I would have loved to see the F2K get a buff, but rather than all the other weapons get nerfed, right? Like, it's so funny because this game, Modern Warfare, some guns are way too underpowered, so they need nerfs. Sorry, some guns are too underpowered, so the guns that are overpowered need nerfs. Modern Warfare 2 didn't actually have this problem. Everything was viable. Like almost everything was viable. Every shotgun was viable. Every submachine gun was viable. Every assault rifle but F2K was viable. Most of the LMGs were... Well, actually, yeah, no, all of the LMGs were fucking viable. Like, yeah, okay, RPD and AUG were the go-tos, but you could very easily use M240 and just be fine with that. I don't know, man. You know, mixed lobby, not every... Yes, exactly! That's exactly what I'm saying! Yes, like, yeah, in Modern Warfare 2, you could use whatever you want. One, because the guns were actually, like, all that good, or all the guns were that good, and two, because not everyone you go up against is going to be, like, your skill level, right? And here's the... Now these kids are the finger looking more, they can't get any kills. Yeah, like, I mean, I get it. You don't want freaking little Timmy to get destroyed every single time you play. But at the same time, too, I'm like, okay, when I played Dota 2, I played to the point where I was getting matched up. Okay, well, there's actually a lot of problems with SBM. I've talked about this so many times, but you understand, because you're there, actually. But my gripes with Dota 2 SBM were even worse than the gripes that I've seen for Warzone. One of the gripes that I notice is like, how does it go? Oh yeah, there's no incentive to ever get any better. That was one of the things. Like, in Dota 2, at least if you're playing ranked, you have a rank. In your Warzone, or even in Modern Warfare, from what I've seen, there's no ranking system. And there's no choice for there to be a ranking system. You can't, like, for your skill level, you can't be like, oh, I'm a gold player, or like, I'm a diamond player, or, you know, any of that. At least in Black Ops 2, right? Black Ops 2 didn't have, like, super strict skill-based matchmaking, unless you wanted to play in those ranked lobbies. And when you play in those ranked lobbies, you get rewards for them. And cool camos and challenges and other cool shit like that. Season rewards. But also on top of that, you actually have something to show for how well you play. You have something to show for how well you play. So like, you know, in Warzone, what do you have to show for being a good player? You have a high KD, and if you have a high KD, you get matched up against other people with high KD, right? At least in the past, if you played where it wasn't, you know, where you have a mosh pit of players, sometimes you'll beat out the players who are better than you, or sometimes, well, you'll beat out the players who are worse than you, and you know, basically you have some incentive to, you have more incentive to try because you're trying to get better at the game. That was the focus, right? It wasn't just, oh, like, no matter how good I get at the game, I'm always just going to be put up with and against people that are on my level no matter what, right? Like, you can feel yourself getting better at the game, but you just don't get rewarded for it. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You get punished. You don't really get any rewards for it whatsoever. You don't get any, like, blueprints or rewards. You don't get a ranking system, like a rating or anything like that. It's just straight up, oh, you know, we're going to invisibly match you up against much tougher opponents. You know, good luck, right? If they just put a rank on the game, it would be fine as is, but no rank, no good. See, yeah, exactly. Like, I think the bottom 10 to 20%. Yes, yes, exactly. I agree with that. The bottom 10 to 20% of kids need their own special lobbies. That's how it was in Modern Warfare 2. You know, if you were either new to the game, like below rank 20, or if you had a KD of like 0.6, I think, and below, might have, I don't know the exact number, then you get your own lobby, right? You get your own special lobbies. You go up against other players who are your skill level, which that makes total sense to me, because it simply doesn't make sense that you know, that, okay, like a 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1 KD player would walk into like a mosh pit of other players and actually enjoy themselves, right? Like, okay, that's fine. I respect that. But at the same time, too, it's just way too punishing for no reward for all the higher level players. And I'm not just saying this for Warzone, but it's also the case for, like, the games that I played in the past, Dota and League. When, you know, even when you're playing unranked. It even reached the point where actually ranked gameplay would have been better for me. Because when I play unranked, the games were actually so skewed that it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, I used to play Dota 2, right? And I keep getting matched up against, like, full teams of players who are in 6K bracket. Now, I don't think you've ever played Dota 2, Elam. You can correct me if you're wrong, or correct me if I'm wrong. But just to put it into perspective for you, like I think here, percent of players Dota 2 rank. Rank leaderboard, rank tiers. Dota 2. How many? There's in each rank. Okay, here we go. Damn it. I remember seeing a post that gave like a specific percentage of... Anyway, average player was around 2.3k at one point in Dota, okay? I, myself, I was never really like a great stellar player by any means, okay? The highest I would have ever estimated myself at was maybe 4k. 4k at the highest, if you're really pushing it, but probably 3k. But the people I went up against whenever I played with my friend, like we were doing really well for a while, right? We were getting like 55 to 60% win rate, and then all of a sudden, we go up against people, like full teams, okay? Full 5-stack teams, all with above 6k as their rating. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. How does that look besides a broken link? Let me take a look. Oh, of course. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's what I was looking for here. So it looks good, except here's the thing. I haven't, you know, they changed everything from like a number to like Herald, Guardian, Crusader, Archon, Legend, blah blah blah. So percentile, probably. Rating, Dota, rank, I don't know how it is. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the ranking system. So Legend is 3360 to 4080 MMR. Okay, so I should have been somewhere around Legend, maybe like mid Legend, I would say. Like again, even that might be an overestimation. So that's like 70th percentile. You know, like not even like a stellar player. But for some reason, they put me up against people who were in divine category, basically 5 of them, whenever I played with one of my friends. It was just me and him. I do the same thing that I would, like, you know, usually when I game, I just want to fucking chill, have some fun, right? I'm like, all right, let's go crush some noobs in Dota. So, you know, hit them up. We get ready to queue up for a game. We just go up against full teams, full 5-man teams that are freaking in 6K, like, or 5K minimum. I just don't understand that. There's a number breakdown, kind of. I'm gonna find one of these for Warzone now. Well, actually, here, let me pass you over something in a second, okay? Let me just finish up this run, make sure that it was hunky-dory, and then I think I should be good to go. Okay. Here you go. I can pass you over this. If you look up yourself there, I think it gives you the the numbers for what percentage you are, what percentile you are. Yeah, relative to other people in their database or whatever. Oh, duh. Yeah. So if you want to go check that out, I use that site too. Yeah. Top 1.1% for KD. Bro, says Dan Bam. Hey, Fatty, what's up? In Dota 1 or Dota 2? No, I'm definitely talking Dota 2. There was no ranking system in Dota 1. Well, thank goodness. Like, that was one of the crowning reasons why I love Dota 1. From the olden days, Dota 1 used to be so chill, you know? You play pubs, and then usually get matched up with other pubs, and it's a big shit fest. And people will complain that it's toxic, but at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's toxic, and no one ever really said, oh, well, you know, the games were bad because I was getting shit stomped by good players. No one that I've talked to quit because of that. Not a single player. At least from what I've heard. Right? Like, even like a couple of years ago, back when the they had like Clan ENT was hosting a bot that had Dota 1 games. I was playing that shit like no tomorrow. And yes, I had a 70% win rate, but that wasn't just because I was well, I was shit stomping like players that weren't that great, but understand that these guys were trying to like team stack, and I wasn't team stacking with them. I was actively playing against the players who were allegedly better than the people on my team, and I was still able to pull together a 63% win rate. And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, again, these guys just like to duke it out. You know, like, no, the bad players don't really complain, and the players that were actively just trying to win by shit stomping the bad players, they could still lose. They could fall due to internal disunity. They could also lose because the players who they were like, oh yeah, you know, we're going up against this one guy and 4 other players who aren't that good. Like, I could just freaking carry it out. What do you say the vibe is you're going for with this music? I don't know. A stream where you're not around? Anyway, I don't know. I just like having something to listen to in the background. And I just happen to like listening to Monster Cat. If you don't like it, well then I don't know what to tell you. If you got slightly better music recommendations, I'm all for it. I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee I'll listen to you on this one. This dude aggro as fuck. How can I not be? You're shitting on my musical tastes, okay? I don't appreciate this, young man. I don't appreciate this in the slightest. So, it's like royalty free. Oh, that. Oh shit, I missed one. How's that me shitting on your music? What the fuck? I mean, I figure you're giving me a hard time, so I'm giving you a hard time. I don't really... Okay, fine. If you want a serious answer, if we're actually being serious for a change, then... it's music that I like listening to. I don't, you know... I don't really care so much about what vibe it's tied to on this channel. If you don't like it, well, my condolences, but, I mean... Not like I could shut it off, but... Like... Again, I like having something to listen to in the background. This is what I like listening to when I do these runs. Beep boop song. Ooh, hold on. You've got me sold here. Hold on. Got a SpongeBob playlist. I was like Legend 1. I got queued up against Divine 5 mid. You mean like in ranked or unranked? Beep boop song? I don't know which one. I should honestly pull up a playlist of SpongeBob songs. Although here's the thing, the SpongeBob songs definitely aren't royalty free. I can get away with using most of the music from Monster Cat. I don't know so much about if my VODs would be muted if we use SpongeBob songs. Alright, here we go. Nothing is royalty free anymore. Yeah, well, I wonder about that ranked. Okay, so that's yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter either way, unranked or ranked. It's still pretty bad. I don't know how else to put it. So, I don't know. The lack of consistency bothers me with SBMM too, but that's sorry for a little bit. Alright, fine. Let's listen to some music. By the way, Ilamau, can I see your profile for Warzone? I'm actually very curious. You said Kilo is your top weapon, so now you've got me. You've piqued my curiosity. I must. Very curious to see this. Oh, ooh, I like this. I like this. Debated by Manta Illusion. He lost it because of it illusion baits. That's so funny. There you go, Dan Vam. You like this? CMK. Interesting. Well. There you go. Is this better for you, Dan? Is this better for you? I actually like this. I can get behind this, honestly. Good night, bro. I gotta go to bed. Alright, sounds good. LeBron, thanks again for tuning in as always. Really appreciate it. I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Definitely on Wednesday. And hopefully on Thursday as well, is my intention. Same thing for 10 hours? Yeah, I know. I freaking love SpongeBob. You could also go for like some Sparta remixes. Patrick Sparta remixes. I don't know, man. So yeah, what do you got to say about this one, Dan? Finally got some good music on board here. SpongeBob songs. Alright, talk to you soon, LeBron. Hopefully, especially this Friday. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you're still here, but yeah, I think I was telling you, yeah, you probably heard me already, but probably it's going to be the Sork season coming up, so that's kind of exciting. And I get to show you some really cool things, like trying to go for Infin Day 1, trying to show my Sork strat for doing like Day 1, Day 2 Chaos for Infin. And then after that I'm going to have to find out something to do with my monies, so that's really exciting. Just get college here by syncing with TTV and his client every now and then, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at this profile quickly before I do my run. Oh, what the hell? That just straight up will not let me? Why didn't it let me see your 4958290? Is that right? Network error. What the? Okay, 1 sec. Network error. What the? Okay, that's weird. Apparently I can't really search anything up right now, but later I'll take a look. Hell yeah, next season's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it. So this is gonna be good. Okay, that's definitely something I'll look at later though. If it comes back up, that'd be good. Okay, anyway. I can screenshot it for you if you want. Yeah, sure. I mean, it doesn't... sure, why not? Might as well. Like, the thing is, it's nice to have something to talk about, because, I mean, I don't really have as much to really talk about D2 related right now. Like, I already played PD2, you guys know kind of my take on PD2, the new season's coming up, I'm just really excited for that, and of course Mausoleum, just doing these runs, there's nothing really much to report here, especially because I keep trying to keep things in the down low for next season too, right? I don't want to talk about, like, oh, well, no, sorry, what am I saying? Like, there are some details that I haven't fleshed out for next season, like what I'm going to be doing with all my wealth, and I still have to take time to decide if I'm going to do the Mall, and then of course, it's like, again, I wanted to try and do like my practicing for 4-boxing on stream, but again, that's probably something I want to do on my own time. I can process things a lot better when I'm not streaming. Like, I think this is pretty obvious, but when I'm streaming and I'm talking to you guys, my mind is like split between a couple of different things at once, right? Like, I talk to you, like I'm playing, but I'm also talking to you guys about random topics as well. But you know, when I'm off stream, I can focus primarily on trying to reflect on what I'm doing as I do it. Also, another really cool thing, no drop frames. Finally figured out what the issue is. That's so good. Can't wait to show Hom3 Watcher, because yeah, I can tell him that I don't actually need to fucking go all the way over to OBS and freaking convert my entire setup over. This is good. Thanks PD2 and POD for stealing our players. I noticed only few people showed up for Reset Team on this incoming season. I don't know if it's any more or less popular than past seasons, to be honest. I usually prefer waiting until the start of this season before I actually say for sure, right? Because sometimes people show up late, and sometimes people just don't have a team to play with. So I'm not going to try and write off next season yet. PD2 is pretty big, though. I think there's a lot of people who have been kind of going ham on that, which, again, I can totally... Like, that's good. I mean, it might mean that we have fewer people on our server, but that also kind of means that there's kind of, I hate to say it, but there's also some, I don't know, I think PD2 kind of deserves it, to be honest. Like, they've done a really cool thing with their mod. Even POD, like, POD's always been there. I can't really go and say they're stealing our players. Like, that's, you know, that they've always been there, and some people play on POD, and they like POD more than they like Slash, and who are we to try and be like, oh, yeah, well, they're stealing our players, like, you know, what should we say, like, they don't exist, guys, like, no, they're doing their own thing, and yeah, I mean, we make do with the players that we have. In fact, if there's fewer players next season, what that means for me is that I'm just going to be a big fish in a small pond, right? Compared to if we have like a lot of players next season, and then I actually struggle with trying to be super rich and control the trades. Haha. This season I have a bad feeling about being one month in, it becomes a ghost town. I don't blame you. I hate to say it, but I mean, I don't want to be a pessimist, but I'm also, these days I tend to, like, I try to be like, I mean, I gotta be honest, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Because POD is like, or PD2, not POD, PD2 is the really hot thing right now. Even POD players have moved from POD to PD2, a lot of them. Because that's the new hot thing, right? And they've done a lot of things as, in quotes, improvements to POD. And, you know, they're doing their own thing. So it's like... So, yeah, I mean, if there's fewer players, I mean, I guess that's just going to be how it is. But at the end of the day, too, like, I don't know. I'm just going to do my own thing. I think that's really the bottom line. I'm going to do my own thing. Fatty, you're going to do your own thing. Everyone's going to do their own thing. And we'll make do with the number of players that we have, regardless of how many or how few they are. Right? Yeah. That's usually how it turns out anyway. And usually about a month in, that's when a lot of the players stop playing anyway. Especially, here's the thing, Cyberpunk is coming out too, right? And apparently people were saying, yeah, that might suck up a lot of our players. So it's like, that's just how it is. I mean, I hate to say it, but that is really just how it is. And that's how it's going to be for a while. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the season. I'm going to have fun with it, no matter how few or how many players we have. And that's just going to be that. Hey, wow, that was a 3.5 minute run. I think I've actually hit everything on this one. It was laid out really nicely this time around, so just going to do a quick sweep, make sure that everything's fine. Huh. I wonder if, like, I think Danky's popping in and out, so I wonder if he's going to show up and give some thoughts on this new music that we're using now. Okay, yeah, those weapon stats are definitely bugged, I imagine. 3.32 KD, 42 win, although probably, you know what? This account is probably, like, you said this is a new one, right? Had an old one, but something happened to it. It got banned or something? I don't even remember. Yep, 12.7% win rate, 3.32, 42 wins. And I think the very interesting thing about these stats too is you actually play a lot of solos and duos, don't you? I feel like those would be the toughest. Because probably in those ones, everyone's so ratty, so campy. I like it! It's not ear rape. Alright, alright. What the hell? Like fades out and comes back, I guess. Alright, fine. Fine. See? Nail him out. Gave a good nice of you to give your feedback on this one, Dan. I wouldn't say that it's ear rape. Come on now. That's a bit much. But I will say, this is soothing. I like it. I like it. I actually kind of like this vibe. Which I hate to say it because now, I mean, you were earlier asking what vibe I'm going for. Now I'm using vibe, but yeah. I just like it because it's a SpongeBob song. I can live with that. Anyway, I'll keep doing my runs. I'm surprised you're still here, by the way. Well, I'm guessing you're probably just here trying to listen to my voice so that you can fucking pass out. User saying Slash is dead. Well, hopefully it'll get a little bit of CPR applied to it and life breathed back into it in the next, well, at the end of this week on Friday. Everyone going to play POD 2 GG. Well, you ain't wrong. Anyway. I have no friends, so it's usually duos with the same person. Yeah, understand that. I'm actually impressed. You fucking have a 3.32 KD with SBM out. Like, how the hell does that even work? Anyway, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Like, days can just be so inconsistent when you play too. It's like, what the hell? Shouldn't they then keep putting you up against players that your skill level rather than some days, you know, you go up against really easy opponents sometimes against really difficult opponents? That's so weird. But anyway, how are you doing, user? Hope you're having a lovely day so far. I am in the middle of doing my runs here. You'll be pleased to know that, well, probably pleased to know, well, actually, probably you don't give a shit. I'm going to be doing a Sork run this season, I think, because I think Dewscrim is probably going to be backing out, but we'll see what he says. It was hard, but I tried to tank my KD for a few days. That's why my solos is so high. I thought you gave up on the dodo! Why all caps? Anyway, Dusk Shroud, alright. Sork GG. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, you uncaps. Yeah, I'm not really too thrilled about having to play Sork either, but hey, you know what? That is supposed to be the roster, or that's kind of what I had planned for next season, so I'm going to roll with it. Or, well, 2 seasons from now. So, if Dewscrim is unavailable, then I'm going to just push up. I'm going to switch it up and do what I was planning to do originally 2 seasons from now, this season. Sork? Why not? Well, exactly. I think it's playing Din to 99, but I'm pretty sure Sork is faster. Well, I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go Sork, then just go Sork. I don't know what to tell you. I want to go fast. Okay. Well, if you feel like Sork will get you there faster, then go for it. But something to consider too. Again, this is maybe a factor that might not apply to you, but I think it's still something worth reminding you anyway. Just does it just in case. If you're playing as a Sork and you're bored with playing as a Sork, you're never gonna hit 99, even if you're going like really fast on a game-to-game basis. But if you have fun playing as a Paladin, then you will probably at some point hit 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically what I'm saying is, if you want to go fast, great, but also consider whether or not you'll be able to enjoy it to the point where you can finish your 99. Because, yeah, there's some weak-minded bullshit. Alright, I mean, if you insist. People don't make it just for that reason. Among other reasons, I suppose, but... That's funny, though. You actually tank your KD. Just for... You tanked your KD for a few years. What was it, Alamel, previously? Before you tanked it. The goal is to get to 99 as fast as I possibly can. Okay, well in that case, then yeah, go Sork. I don't know what else to tell you. You really can't beat static field. The only 3.77, okay. It's not about fun! Okay, you know what, user? I'm gonna tell you what, okay? If you want to have some big brain shit, let's sit down and do a little bit of theory crafting quickly. Just before we sign on board with Sork, like, for sure. Maybe, serious business, maybe there's a build for a Paladin that's math class, I'm out. No. Okay, fine. I'll make it simple, okay? What if we could make a Paladin? You know how, like, when if I do Ubers... Sorry, when a Smiter does Ubers, they can, like, kill like, the Ubers in, like... No, if a Smiter has to go up against Uber Diablo, they can bring him down in about 15 smites, right? I'm thinking to myself, that's with Crushing Blow, like, a lot of Crushing Blow. What if you made a Hammerdin that had, like, on switch, like, a Beast Rune Word, and then had, like, a hybrid, like, Crushing Blow setup with a bunch of plus stats items, you know? Like... I wonder if there is a way to make it... I already tried that in Hero Editor and it sucked. Oh, damn. Okay, well, I mean, there goes that notion. It's worth a shot. Paladin build his TP with Sork, then Seal Glitch until you get Enigma. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not really surprised about that, but it's more a question of how the Sork or the Paladin would perform. Versus the Sork in the later stages. That's kind of what I'm most concerned about. Okay, good. Yo, what's this tune ID? Alright, I'll give it to you. I can't believe you're vibing with fucking this. Yo, I can't believe you're actually fucking vibing with this song. This is... Yeah, dude. This is like the OG SpongeBob shit. Man, I love SpongeBob. I want to listen to more SpongeBob songs, like, straight up. He doesn't know, dude. If you know, you know, you know? Fucking boomers. Boomer. This is right. This is a GG song. No, he's right. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with Dan on a lot of things, but fucking hell, Alim, now this is one of the best suggestions I think I've ever heard of all time. Because ideally you don't kill Diablo until 97. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I'm reading your messages. Play the Wii shopping music next? Alright, fine. You know what? 10-hour loop. Alright, guys. You know what? You've convinced me. Dan, you've shown me the light. Song makes me go dumb in the club. Maybe I need to make, like, a playlist with, like, This is good for this stupid bear build. It's true. Maybe we should just make like a new playlist where I throw in all these like fun no lyric songs, and we just vibe to them, you know? Pokemon theme song next. Can I? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I'm putting up next? Alright, fine. We'll go back to some of the more desirable music, alright? Yeesh. Assholes. This is good for this stupid bear build. Yeah. Oh, I mean, he's not wrong. Freaking assholes, dude. I don't freaking... We don't get paid enough for this shit, man. We gotta take a lip off you guys. I'm gonna get like more good things to listen to. You can call it, okay, I don't understand. So you call Yu-Gi-Oh theme weeb shit, but apparently Pokemon isn't weeb shit. What is that? Dee dee doo doo boop 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 boop. Alright, we'll listen to a bit of this. Okay, you know what? We're on a roll right now. Pokemon is the best theme. Oof. You guys are gonna be the death of me, like no kidding. Was there a fucking photo of Vladimir Putin as the image for this song? This half-gallon jug of lotion on my desert is not because I jerk off a lot. Okay, well, thank you for sharing, dude. Oh, rare shit, though. Oh, okay, guys. Alright, whatever you say. No, I don't want to think. What the fuck? 3 of them? Damn. You guys trying really hard. Alright. Ban. And ban. Alright. What's I gonna do here? Ban nerds. Give me a sec. Something I was supposed to do. Oh, yeah, right. Here you go. This is how we spend our fucking like November nights, just chilling, listening to old music. I know it's my destiny. Yeah. No, my Paladin's faster than Sork. Okay, well then go Sork. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I thought it'd be fun to maybe try and theory craft something, but if it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna try and sway you otherwise. I'll get used to my time, right? Probably you've done the research on it anyway, so the FCR breakpoint's a little, yeah, see, this is the thing. This is what I originally told you. This is what I originally said last time we were on stream. That's intuitively what I would think, but you know, you're the one who wanted to go Paladin in the first place. And now you're telling me, oh no, it's not gonna happen. So well, fuck it. Maybe it's not gonna happen. Plus TK. Okay, yeah, TK too. Anime music or something else. This is Pokemon, dude. This is Pokemon. Anyway, okay. Dan, you're up. What song's next here? Like, we had, you know, we had Crab's music. We had like Pokemon. We got like users request, and then now I think had your Wii channel song for a bit. I don't know what else we're putting. Fine. I got one. I wonder. Yeah. I got one if Dan doesn't. No, yeah, because apparently my last one didn't really vibe with you guys. But I got one that maybe you'd like. Maybe I've 200 hours of 200 FCR or Sork CS run. We'll fucking find out. Girls Club? What the hell's Girls Club? Nolan. It's Girls Club. Girls Club. Yeah, you gotta give me a link. In the meantime, I got one for you. There we go. Penny grills, just yours. Oh yeah. Favorite Pokemon ever? Yeah, actually I did. Pokemon Blue, I believe. Yep, the really, really OG. Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue. I could never beat Pokemon. Oh man. Yeah, I was able to beat Pokemon Blue. Or not beat it, but I got really far in Pokemon Blue. Okay, I had a fucking crazy ass Blastoise. My Blastoise was fucking lit. Yeah, that guy was fucking broken. Broken ass Blastoise. Like level 97, I think I made it to. Meanwhile, on the other hand, I also tried Pokemon Yellow, and I had like my Pikachu get dumpstered by Broxonics. Never figured out how to beat that. It was great. Fire Red? Oh, okay. What the fuck is that song? A lot. Just playing random songs at this point. Anyway, Arnold, I need a link for Girls Club because I can't find this song that you referred to called Girls Club. Oh. Yeah, like I feel like everyone nowadays is trying to go for this like fucking elevator music vibe. Oh, linked. Oh, okay, I didn't see it. Okay, let's take a look at it. This? What the hell is this?
Boys not allowed. Boys not allowed. Boys not allowed. Boys not allowed. Get the fuck out, boys. Boys not allowed. But I want to be in it. I want to be in that girls club. I want to be in that girl club.
Okay.
I gotta be in that girl club. Yeah, someone let me on into the motherfucking girls club. girls club. Won't you let me in? Won't you let me in? Won't you let me be a part of this thing, baby? I just wanna come inside the treehouse. I just wanna come inside your treehouse.
You're not allowed, Gary.
Why? I just wanna be there.
It's a girls' club, Gary. What's the password?
Fidelio?
No! This is not eyes wide shut, Gary. Okay? Jesus.
This is kind of
There aren't a
strange.
bunch of people having sex in there?
Okay. This is a little bit bizarre,
Not
I
enough
admit.
your concern.
So there are a bunch of people having sex in there?
Summoning
Gary?
skills.
I need you to
Plus 6
stop
decks.
looking for
Hold on to
eggs.
that, and then I'm going to switch the song after.
They're definitely
One
having
summoning
sex.
skills.
Oh yeah, they're having sex. Oh, I can tell, I can hear
6
it, yo,
decks.
they're having sex.
GC.
And I
This
just
was room
know
number
it, I can feel it, yo, they're
887, I
having
think.
sex.
And,
What is this song? It's so weird. But, I mean, it's catchy. I don't know what to make of it.
Let
Whoa.
me in, I'm trying to fuck. Let me
Maiden
in, I'm trying to
Javelin
fuck.
of Swiftness.
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck now. I said,
Well,
let me
almost.
in.
Almost.
Let me in, let me get a body now. Hey,
Yeah, I know. I had to look at it just to see how close I got to actually something decent. All right. This is just a video of him fucking walking right now. Ooh, Vamp Brace. What are these, Soul Drainers? Useless. I still don't know what I'm watching here. Is this really just this long clip of him walking? This is legit just a clip of him fucking walking. Like, there's nothing else that the song is. Yo, I'm putting back Pokemon music after this. Like, legit. I'm just gonna straight up put on Pokemon music again after this. Although I like this song. It's kind of catchy, kind of like Girls Club. But this one just vibed. Like, I vibed well more better with this song. You know, like, I don't know. Aw, yeah. Okay, fine. You know what? Fuck it. I hate to say this. I'm bookmarking this right now. Give me a sec. Bookmark this. I'm bookmarking this. I'm gonna make a fucking playlist out of this for reset. Girls Club. Let's see. What was the other one? What was the other one we were looking at here? Nah, not Pokemon theme song. Oh yeah, Krabs song, SpongeBob. All right. Robot song. Yeah, that's the one. There's some other really good ones too, though. Like, oh man. More links in chat. All right, all right. Why do we have all these like Russian songs? All right, I'm watching the music video for this right now. Ah, dude, at this rate, playing all these songs, I'm never gonna fucking finish these runs tonight. No way. What am I watching? Like, what am I actually watching here? This doesn't do it for me. Honestly, like the other song that you suggested, user, that one is lit. Like, I gotta admit, that was pretty lit. Let's pull up Dan's suggestion now. Let's check this out. Alright, lay it on me. You guys are just throwing me any song suggestion you could think of at this point. Alright, I'm game. Yeah, keep us busy for the night, I guess. By the way, you're saying you guys need help. I want people like D2D2 viewers in my Warzone games. I don't know, well, maybe this is exactly why skill-based matchmaking exists. Wow, we're really going all over. I just realized we have a user miss and we have a user. I guess I'm gonna have to refer to one as user miss and the other as user then from now on, rather than just. Oh, I've always called user miss though. Okay, alright. No, not vibing with this one. Sounds like the intro song to like a Saturday morning cartoon. Alright, I'll play yours in a sec, Dan. Let me just play user misses first. Just sharing music at this point. Alright. User miss has one from his playlist directly. Ooh. Alright, this music video's already got a nice intro to the song, I guess.
Als je bitch wil chillen is het geen probleem, dan ga ik erheen. Ik kom niet alleen, want ik heb drank en drugs. Ik heb drank en drugs. Als je bitch wil chillen is het geen probleem, dan ga ik erheen. Ik kom niet alleen, want ik heb drank en drugs. Ik heb drank en drugs.
This was is argument. Damn, that's not even a song, it's just noise. You're just noise. Alright, alright.
Hoge tempo, bezweten hoofd, de grote ogen. Ik ga lekker, ik heb mijn schoenen vies verslapen.
Can't give me music. What the fuck? Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. Dan made his request. Let's listen to this. Okay. Okay. This is a pretty nice intro. I mean, it's chill. It's not a bad song, but it's like it's, I don't know. It doesn't suit me. Like I'm not flowing with it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see what other ones we've got too. I really like the Wii one though. Okay, what's this one? Grass Skirt Chase? Yes! Yep, this is what I am talking about. Fuck, I want to go on like a SpongeBob binging spree. Honestly, I would do that on my streams, like legit, while playing fucking D2. But I think my channel would probably get taken down if I did that, you know? Have like SpongeBob playing on one side. While I chat with you guys while I do these runs. Yeah. This is probably the theme song to My Life in a Nutshell. Whoever the composer for these songs were in SpongeBob was a fucking genius, dude. Absolutely brilliant. There's no other way of putting it. Super ultra GG drop in the last 10 runs of this project. I mean, I'm already listening to some of those GG songs I've ever fucking heard, so I mean, I think that's already pretty good for the last 100 runs of this project already, so I don't know what to tell you, Patty. Alright, but for real though, I still think that the two best songs that I listened to so far, no, the top three are still the first three that I listened to, like... This one? Yeah, this one is fucking legit. This, I'm feeling. And then, of course, this. What the fuck? That bad, huh? Alright, I gotta pull up this last song in a second. You guys only have 10 more runs for the evening to just crappy song suggestions, so...
Let's say...
Okay, no. I'm not even playing that, unless that's like a Sparta You know what? No! Oh, yeah, I got it.
We need to build a wall.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Alright, let's pull up this one, though. Like, as far as a song is concerned, yeah. Still really on board with this one. Unless you guys have some better ones, but... There you go. No, I'm not fucking playing yours, dude. I'm not fucking listening to 3 minutes of Donald Trump saying fucking China. China, China, China! Legit, I actually might just straight up add this to my playlist. I haven't had a good song to add to my playlist in some time, but I'm feeling this one. No, I'm not fucking playing yours. No, that's not fucking happening. Go back to trying to figure out if you can make a paladin work better than a fucking sword. Like, I'm not playing your fucking Donald Trump trying to say China for 3 minutes. Colin was saying, explain mall counter. It's the number of malls I've found. Like, malls are a very valuable item in Diablo 2, and I have to keep track of every mall that I see. Yeah, I found 43 malls since I started running these mausoleums. I don't know what to tell you. Just think we only have 1-ish months left of that fool. Well, I mean, no comment. I mean, I dare not speak talk about good old Trump because, you know, got people who aren't going to be too happy that he's going, like Jim Bob's. And besides, again, we're a political stream now. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm getting at here. I don't want to fucking have to deal with all them lives and all that shit. And I'm just like, I just want to play some Diablo 2, man. You know, like, if we turn this into a politics stream, I'll just be like, what the fuck? Let's debate. Okay. Canada over US. Any thoughts? Okay, that is something. Canada's a nice place to be. That's all I'm gonna say. But we can't get, it's not like we can go to McDonald's and get fucking chicken nuggets for like $2. Supersized, too. You can't do that shit here either. What? What do you mean? Oh, a Thunder Mall! I found a mall! That's crazy. Yes, Canada is located over the United States. It's true. Alright, let's add another +1 to the mall counter. I know it's kind of a weird answer, Colin, but that's legit what the mall counter is there for. Like, I'm counting the number of malls I found, believe it or not. So expensive now. Food is so expensive now. You can get like 4 half-chewed nuggets for $2 and that's it. Really? That's so funny. Alright, let's take a look. Take a look. Next song. Next song. You guys are really trying to make it so I can't finish my runs tonight, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty on board with this one. Ten more runs for tonight. In the interest of getting through other songs, I'm going to play the next one here.
We are Canada, made up of 10 provinces and 3 territories with capitals and all. We're here to teach you all and then some facts that go along with them. So sing along with me now, let's have a ball.
So this is an educational session. Alright, congratulations. I have to show this to my... I gotta show this to my friends now. Like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen this.
Pacific coast. I have lots of mountain ranges, Whistler Mountain.
Hey, on 3 Watcher.
My Bay of Fundy is most famous for its extreme tides, and if you're into whale watching, that's where you'd want to reside. Hello, I'm Nova Scotia, my cat's one of Canada's
Yeah. Yeah, what? I'm vibing, man, to this music.
My capital is Charlottetown. I'm a Canadian province, and where the province house is found. I am known for my seafood, mostly lobsters and mussels. The Gulf of St. Lawrence is where you can view some sea vessels. Hey, I'm Newfoundland.
Chicken wings cause America, now I'm here.
John's on the most easterly province in which Canada's real fond.
Anyway, Hunter Watcher, this music is one of the songs that people from here have been getting me to play the last little while. We figured we were gonna do like a music share-off, I guess, is the impromptu thing that ended up happening. Everyone's just throwing me song requests now. Yep. I see some shit for drops as usual. Yes, but you will notice that I no longer have the drop frames issue, so that is the upside, at least, to today's stream. That's the other thing I was testing out too with today's stream, so that's good. Alright, next song. This one. What is this? Sure. Yo, man, these songs hit just right for me. Gotta admit. Or this one is, at least. Like, the intro of this song got me jamming to it, not gonna lie. Guess I can start going in Z after I finish this. Oh, so that's why you're up so late, and that's why also you weren't here up until now. That makes sense. I figured you were busy with work, or that it was that you were just in bed by now on 3 Watcher. It's like super late for you. That when I started. I'll respond to you in a second, on 3 Watcher. Sorry, I'm like listening to these songs, like actively listening, seeing if I can like vibe with them, you know? The same for you guys? Oh hell no, that's not happening tonight. Huh. Ah. Exciting as that sounds. Oh, okay, I'm good. Alright, this one's okay. I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, this one for me, it's not bad, but it's just not doing it. The intro though, I was jamming at the start. I'll admit. Okay, so exciting news. I won my first 4-player G plus U FFA tonight. Oh well, congratulations, congratulations. I can't talk today. Congratulations to you. It's Joga Specialist and Synesthesiac. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. Yeah, I don't know how good he is or whatever. Never beat him before. He was like 500 EO, so that implies that you have played some games against him before in the past. Actually, I'm like 90 minutes ago, finishing up some work. Okay, I see, I see. That's actually so cool. I mean, congratulations. That's fucking awesome. Good on you, man. Not getting ready for Betty. Okay, cool. So yeah, no one's singing to you, but at least serenade you with some good old bear whacking sounds. Played COD against him before? Okay, well, I mean, you know, memes, I guess. Maybe arcade. So you always lost him. That's interesting. Synesthesiac. Well, either way, I mean, again, I don't know. 4P G plus. Maybe I should do that more. 4P G plus U, FFA. That actually sounds fun. But as you know, my next few weeks are going to be quite packed with other things. Maybe I'll try to plan something like that out for for Christmas or something. That sounds kind of exciting, actually. Yeah, I'll just think more about that. Sounds fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick sweep, make sure that I didn't miss anything, and then I'm gonna move on to the next run. Okay, 2 more song requests it looks like, but yeah, Humphrey Watcher, thank you again for checking in and dropping by. Yeah, again, I started at run 865 today, and I made it all, I'm pushing for run 900. I also wanted to check to make sure that I wasn't dropping any frames, and this time around, I think I'm good. Like, seems my stream has been pretty stable, so I'm gonna check out this song now, and yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling here until you go to bed, probably. I'm probably gonna be doing another 8 runs or so. So yeah. This is okay. I mean, I can groove to this on my own time. Hey, I found gauntlets out of casket. All right. 893 casket. 893 casket. Alright, let's go next song. What else we got? This one's gonna... All right.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
The party was nice, the party was pumping. And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas started yelling. And the girls respond to the call. Everyone shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I see the young people had a ball. Billy Fountains get out. Get back, Gruffy. Bash Gruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Tell myself I'm man, you'll get angry. To any class calling them K9. But they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I have a woman shout out.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Say, a doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it. A doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it.
Almost missed these guys. Alright, next song. I mean, I'm familiar with this one. It's not really me right now. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this one though. Oh yeah.
And if you could, I'd take you home with me.
Yeah, I'm jamming to this one. This one's familiar. No, this one. What else we got? It says this video is not available. In too deep. I don't know why. Is it this one? No, I pulled up a different version on YouTube. Maybe it's region restricted so that, like, as a Canadian I can't hear it, but, you know, since you're in the States, it'll let you. You know, just as a random side note, I wonder if I'll be able to make it to level 91. I should be able to. Like, by the time I'm done all these runs, like, all the way up to run 1,000. Assuming I don't die, I think I should make it run level 91. Time for the new reset. This will be the lowest level character that I get to finish in the last, however many seasons. But yeah, it's pretty legit. D-Web doesn't exist. Yeah, no kidding, Arnolan. That's kind of where we're at right now, honestly. I think, I mean, at this point, Griffins doesn't exist for me either. Wait for the beat drop on my song, okay? Sure. They opened for Green Day and Blink 182 in 2001 Pop Disaster Tour. Yep. Guess I'm just not hip enough to know. Some 41. Even though myself am Canadian, I don't really know. Some 41. I guess I probably just didn't listen to their music way back when. Alright, let's pull up some of these other songs now. Okay, what's this one? And Tanakh. Alright. It's been a while, so I'll listen to this one. Then I'll pull up User Misses 2 songs back to back. I'm actually enjoying this. Just randomly sharing some music on a nice Monday evening. Nice way to end this evening. I think that's everything. This is a pretty quick run. Double check. Okay. Is there a drop yet? On the song? Or can I skip it? Skip and I'm unsubbing. You know, now you're making it more tempting to do that. If indeed you will unsub, which you're not even subbed to me, speaking of which, but even if you were subbed, that's even more incentive for me to skip it at this point. But I'll never leave. Oh, fuck. Alright, fine. Okay. That was interesting. Alright, let's go get User Miss's songs now. 2 of User Miss's songs, and then User's song. Hey, what is this? I didn't even see this drop. Nat's Mark. What's the range rolls on this? Nope, it's pretty much always 200% on everything, so let's get rid of that. I'm gonna take a look at that one more time. Yep, 200% on everything. User after User Miss. We literally have one guy named User Miss and another guy named User 01234567889. User 123456789. Wow. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry, I missed. My bad. I didn't actually see yours. It was lodged between both of theirs. Okay, my bad. Okay, I take full responsibility for this one. All right. Feels ignored, man. Well, you're not wrong. Did get ignored. No, Humphrey Watchers is... Just ignore that, Dan. Humphrey Watchers poking fun at me because I mistook... Like, I basically was like, oh, User Misses song, then User Misses song, then User's song, and then Humphrey Watchers in between all of that, and I just completely ignored him. Yeah, and now he's yeah. He's just referring to me as Dan Vam instead out of disrespect. I've Dan Tab too fast. Okay, 5 more runs. Jamming the song's Razor Switch? Yeah, I don't care about that. Realize there was a Dan in chat. Yeah. Oh. Dan Van. Oh, D2. Oh, you meant to write my name. My mistake. You meant to write D2, not Dan Van D2. Yeah. So I always type Dan's. Don't be lazy. Alright. Let's see. What else we got here? Going through some of these. Hey, that's a Tal belt. 14 MF Tal belts. Okay, what else we got? Okay, next. Oh, is this really the end of it? I guess this is it. Bring me back my elevator music. Alright, alright, alright. I'll give you some elevator music. Yeah, I'm still here. You can go back to sleep on this. That was what you had originally recommended, so. Kind of need to be able to finish these runs at some point too, though. So maybe this is actually the appropriate music to have on for the rest of the evening. I also like the Crabs one though. I'll choose one of these two: Crabs music and this. Basically those two. You skip my song after I'm through. Are you serious? Oh my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me I completely missed that. One sec. Got my League of Legends account banned for 2 weeks just now, just in time for reset. Well, I wonder what you could have possibly been banned for, Dan. I wonder what you could have possibly been banned for. Alright, let's pull up. Ooh. There you go. That's some nice. Oh yeah, there you go. That's the vibe we need. And then we'll play Hum 3 Watchers and then dance, I guess, in order. Or in that order. Stay a while and listen. Nah, I don't have the voice for that. It's gonna be nice and deep. Stay a while and listen. Nah, I'm butchering it. Fuck it. Not doing that again. We got 4 songs in queue. Okay, I'm losing track. Okay, maybe I need to get Moo or Nightbot in on this. Just play the songs from that. You guys can. Honestly, I should just do that. I should just straight up get Nightbot, and then you guys just play music. Because at the end of the day, don't think. I have 40 perma-banned LOL accounts? What the fuck, Dan? How do you have 40 banned accounts? Like, what? Don't tell me you just do nothing but, like, go into games and just throw for, like, no reason. I'll bet that's what you probably do. I can't imagine you getting banned that many times for any other reason. Alright, let's pull this up. Do all the things. Oh man. I flame, I laugh, I flame some more, I throw some more. So on and so forth. So you basically do everything under the sun imaginable to get banned on purpose. I see how it is. For hours and hours. I like how you say for hours and hours, not even days and days. You got banned so fast. I have like 4 or 5, so I feel wow, you guys. I just buy a new $5 account the next weekend. Fuck them. Okay. Dude, it's great, lol, for real. How? What? 100% deserve it. Well, I'm not gonna disagree with you guys, but like, anyway. Said you could skip this. Oh, well, I missed. Yeah, I mean, I can't keep track of everything. All right, hang on one sec. What else we got? I want you to go through this in order. I already pulled up yours. Skip my prior one, go with this. Okay, so then we went with Dan's. Elevator music. That's the one. I'll listen to that last. Okay. Oh, this actually looks pretty legit. 4 minutes 20 seconds. That's it.
Since then I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it. Ice blast to the past, a bit of killer's mastery class, an orb of ice, a centrifuge cast at the fast, a frozen mass. They shattered into glasses of ash, a chill of blizzard winds is casting. Now I'm gone in a flash, and we don't stop. A Nova proc, a weapon swap, a unit drop, a tearing through this chaos. Listen to our master rap to fight the last of five. The moment stopped, he's finally free. Not even death can save from me. Holy bolt, holy shield, holy freeze. I might smite the Lord of Terror unto his knees. I'll set free the beast within just to watch him bleed. Pure concentration, no salvation, just to restore peace and bring order to the world. The desecration from my sword, he start a war. I'll massacre the core foundation of the law. This ain't no soul in search of answers, just a hero with a T. And by the time I finish slaying, there won't be Diablo 3. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in teratonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, blah, hide society's terrified mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. Bring it back to the master of the track. Travel east to find the beast so I can slay him with my rap. Don't need flails or a sword. Tie my hands behind my back. Like a shop up, I'm a killing with my lyrical attack. Time to let out my battle cry. I don't find the time to grind to level 9 to 9. Support the party blizzard wizard and that summon god. I stand to tank the flank of dolls, but when I try to fight, my damage lacks a crepified. I can't attack. I spent my life mastering axes, now I'm damned to cat. Or cries of anguish, they don't care, they want the mana back. Dead dreams of prestige, honor, valor. Now I stand and rap, I go slow. A mental block from years ago, still trapped inside my mind. The frigid highlands, all I know. Yet as I hit my blows, my vengeance charges start to grow. Look out, Diablo, this barbarian's about to steal the show. I spit fire, but not the weak like Inferno. Ebotted poison over shots crush from my goblin toes. Line by line, I'm breathing rhymes in a red lightning hose. And if you're caught up in this flow, your corpse just might explode. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in teratonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, blah, hide society's terrified mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. Catastrophe, metallic bashing me. Can't throw blows cause I chose my caricature. Tornadoes, dodging mobs like it's an allergy. Pattern was a product of a master mastery. I pray to D, pray straight blasphemy. I pray to find a glitch or bug to get me past these three. I'll lose my mind if Talik's extra faster, I can't see. Maddox throws it's time to focus, DJ drop that beat. They're afraid of the pain that I ingrain in the brain. Degrade the brave escapades by throwing shade at the name. My rage builds interlame, volcanoes burning away. Can't level 4 hurricane, chill to the core, can't escape. Soon be no more, disagrave statues of gold that'll say you're worthy hero. Now go slay the Lord of destruction today. Source and control through its fate. Get to the throne to delay your only hope. Take a moment now, ready, set, play. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in teratonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of
Okay, trying to get D2D2 into a rap battle with Llama. It's one of D2D2's hidden talents he doesn't share very often. Well, I can sing, I can't rap. There's a difference. I'll leave the rapping up to Eminem and the likes. All right, let's play the other songs that you guys have been throwing at me here last three runs. So, what is this song? What the fuck? Okay, not bad, but damn. Okay, what other songs we got? This is some weeb shit Dan was saying. All right, let's play these two. Alright, let's do this one first. Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. So, Yeah, sorry, I was talking with Garg over here. Let's close this down and let's listen to some of the other songs that you guys recommended. Is this the OG one? Oh man, this is the OG Super Mario Kart, dude. Are we at 900? No, because I keep getting distracted by strange song requests and also from people in chat channel that are trying to get things worked out before the reset. Yeah, I want to go to sleep too. Well, actually, no, I don't, because after this, I'm probably gonna. I think I was telling others this, but Dewscrim bowed out, so. There we go, that's better. Dewscrim bowed out, I think. Well, I need to confirm this with him, but I think he won't be able to make it for this reset. So because of that, I have to practice 4-boxing because I'm gonna move up the timeline a little bit. What I was originally planning to do, I think you weren't here when I was saying this. Originally, I was gonna do the 4-box sword strat 2 seasons from now, but I think I had to move that up to this season. And then the Dewscrim season will have to be postponed, or we might have to just veto that altogether. We'll have to talk to him and see. But again, that's what it's sounding like as I talked to him on Discord, and that's what it sounded like. I haven't had a proper conversation with him about this yet, but yeah. Yeah, that's how we feel every other Wednesday. Yeah, well, the difference is I had my whole season planned around 2-manning with Dewscrim. If you guys are planning your entire Wednesday around spending it with me, I don't know what to tell you. There's, in my case, there's lots of alternatives that you can select on the fly. Like Haze. So he ducked out of it. Not... Fuck. Anyway, yeah, he didn't duck out of it 100% yet. Like, that's why you have to do that mole. Well, see about that. I'm still kind of like... Actually, you're here now. You just got here, come to think of it. So you and Han3Watcher both didn't hear what I was saying earlier. So again, I haven't confirmed with Dewscrim, but he basically said, like, he's not sure he can make this reset because of some real life stuff that's been going on for him, right? I mean, I can't. Real life is real life. Always gotta put that as a priority, but if that is indeed the case, then, well, I'm gonna need to make some alternative arrangements. Now, I saw this as a... You know, I always try to have some backup plans, and my backup plan in this case, for this specific situation, or the specific scenario, is that, of course, I was just going to move my plans from 2 seasons from now to this season. So, more or less, I was going to do the 4-boxing strat 2 seasons from now, but I think I'm going to, assuming that, of course, Dewscrim is indeed bowing out, I'm going to be moving that up to this season, and you guys are going to have to see what I have in store. Now, having said that, Ghoster was saying you have to do that mole. So yes, actually, I was thinking about that. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work out, because there's a lot of ways I can approach next season. I do think a mole does sound like a really cool idea, but I also want to spend time building whatever characters I want to do. I have some really cool ideas I could do for next season. I haven't really decided for sure what I'm going to do yet. Like, I mean, I know that I'm going to 4-box, I know that I'm going to main Sork, and I know that, unfortunately, I'm going to be opening up with Blizz Sork. Ugh. I mean, not particularly proud of that, but I mean, it is what it is. It's, I guess, what I do with it that really counts at this point. And then, of course, once I get enough wealth, especially Infinity, I can rotate it into, like, literally any other type of Sork. Like, fuck, but... Until that happens, yeah, that's kind of the timeline. Now, having said that, check purple box. What do you mean? I don't see no purple box. I wish. Malls will be equal to like a Ralrun. No, freaking home. No. I expect that next season will be far more profitable. Like unlike when I play other games, if I aim to actually do well in Diablo 2, it usually tends to work out in my favor. That's the difference. Other games that I've played, Hom 3 Watcher, not quite the case, but this one, yeah, I think I'll do fine. Unless I get super unlucky. I mean, you know, if I get unlucky, I get unlucky, but I think this time around it should be okay. Anyway, what am I doing here? Why am I still listening to this? I mean, it's not bad, but I gotta pull up the next song. Coaster was saying cute song, yeah. Well, that's kind of was user's suggestion. What else we got here? Who is this? After this, I'm gonna play the elevator music to probably wrap up the stream. I think that'll be basically it.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was wanting to make a deal.
Right.
3, 4. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind.
Guy who makes songs with his washing machine. I've never seen this before. Hey, look, Coaster. These are songs. It actually is tits. I don't know if he's saying tits as in that's a good thing. Oh, that's a good thing. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, wow, Garga's feeling it today. That's freaking amazing. Alright, that's one familiar face for this reset. Let's see how that goes. But yeah, honestly, a lot of these songs that I think you missed it. Basically, this stream, Coaster, I was just getting people to throw me some song requests. I guess that's what it devolved into, because Dan showed up and he was like, you know, like, what kind of vibe you going for in this stream? And then everyone just started throwing me song requests, and I went with it. I figured it was kind of nice, you know, change of pace from how my streams usually go. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at right now. And I mean, I would have taken some more. Probably you'd have some that you maybe wanted to share. But after this, I'm going to be playing Dan's elevator music as the last song for my final run of the day, and then I'm going to probably call it. Because, yeah, it's a good stopping point. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty psyched for the 4-boxing, pretty unique. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I'm also really psyched because, as I'm sure you noticed, Hom 3 Watcher, as I said earlier, my stream hasn't been dropping frames, so yeah, finally got that sorted out. I didn't have to switch over to OBS for it, funny enough. And yeah, hopefully it stays this way until well, yeah, I expect that it will stay this way for reset, but yeah. What did you do? I'll tell you. So, I actually looked at all of my settings when I woke up from my nap today, before I started my stream. I was like, maybe there's something I can find. And I paid very close attention. I realized that for Restream, right, I was actually kind of correct. Like, my settings on Restream was set to use the Toronto servers. Now, as you know, I'm in the West Coast, and I was like, why am I set to Toronto servers? And I looked, and I'm like, oh, because it's the only one in Canada. But I was like, well, are there any other ones that are like West Coast that aren't in Canada? And I saw that there was one in one in Seattle, and another one I think in like Silicon Valley or like Dallas. I can't remember, somewhere close. Somewhere closer. So I set it to the one in Seattle, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is much better. Especially because when I tested my ping to Toronto, I was only getting 1.5 megabyte up. So, and I was trying to stream on 2. So yeah, that indeed restream was technically causing the problem, but not in the way I expected. I thought it was like a technical problem, like a glitch or something, but it's actually that, yeah, I mean, it's a connection issue in this case, more than an actual bug with their restream stuff. Sexual fear of the cable guy? Yeah, no. It's not the middle of the U.S. Probably for the start. Maybe not Dallas. I don't fucking remember. Okay, I don't know my fucking. I don't know my fucking geology and shit. Okay. I just know that it works now. Thank fuck. Sure. Let's see, Coaster. Ooh. Okay, fine. I'll listen to this, and then after this run is done, I will play Dan's elevator music as my, well, I say my final remarks. Okay, this is run 900. Here we are. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. To get online quiz during stream to name all the Canadian provinces. Oh no, dude, you didn't. No. No, you did not. That's just mean, bro. Also, you called them fucking provinces. You called them 13 provinces, but it's actually 10 provinces and 3 territories. Even I know this. Yes, I know he's Canadian. That's why I'm like, you did not fucking do this. That's just mean, man. Man, you guys are still throwing me like last-minute song requests. These are making this difficult for me. You should have listened to my song. Alright, alright. Try to accommodate. Nice and chill though. Yeah, I like this coaster. This is the vibe I'm kinda getting with some of these songs, you know? Old classics. I like it. Maybe Dan's right. Maybe it's time to switch up the vibe. No more Monster Cat. I'm gonna make like a separate playlist with all these like nice chill songs though. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's a good suggestion. Unlike some of the other ones I got. Oof. Big oof. You should have listened to my song to learn the provinces. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a bad one. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna listen to this to wrap up this run, and then I'll listen to. I like this. This is befitting, especially with a bear too. Maybe that'll be my master plan. Like, do my streams so that in such a way with all this like chill music that people just get put to sleep, so that I can farm. Like, I can while I put people to sleep, I can farm while they're asleep, and then I'll be richer than them by the time they wake up. Aha! That'll be the plan for this reset. It might work. Might not. I'm not sure. Anyway, what were the other things you were saying, Coaster? Kinda... Yeah, so I was saying the Mall. So, the thing about the Mall, I do think that it would be nice to set up the Mall. I think that would be pretty good. I think my main issue with the Mall is, like I said, I had some other cool ideas that I was actually kind of tempted to do. Like, Emil Mao passed by earlier, and he was like, yo, what if I made a smiter, you used your sword to farm keys? And then we just sold the torches for malls, because you know, right? Like we're thinking about selling, open up this mall. If you're gonna make a mall, might as well go all the way. How brilliant would it be if we open up a shop and we sell torches for malls and nothing else? How epic would that be? And we gotta farm like a lot of fucking, we gotta farm a lot of torches. But, yeah, we basically gotta make it so accessible that torches are worthless next season. But Switch would be pissed. That's the other thing. I'll help you with it. Yeah, but the problem is, I feel like that would just piss off Swish, you know? It'd be so ridiculous, but that would just piss off Swish. And I don't know if I really get anything out of it. Alright, wow, I think that was the end of this run. That was a lot quicker than I expected. Alright. Yeah, right? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What is this? I like this. Yo, I'm adding this to my fucking playlist. Yo, what is this? This slow cantina theme is freaking epic. I love it. Dawn for the last few days was a mistake. Yeah, because his latency works now. My memory's all fucked sorted. Oh, okay, that's why. Anyway, that's the end of this run, guys. I'm gonna play the elevator music quickly, and then to wrap up the stream, but otherwise I think I'm done. I'll save that for a season when I'm playing meta. Save what? Play meta and throw off the meta? Oh, actually, wait, what? Yo, it took me a moment to actually register that. You're actually considering the notion of playing meta? That is... No way, dude. No way. That'd be something. Play meta and throw off the meta? Because here's the thing, Coaster. I don't know. Next season I have a couple of really good ideas, okay? And I'm just gonna... That was the last run I'm gonna do for this night, but I kind of wanted to just do a little bit of chatting before I sign off for the evening or head off for the night. Just to give a timeline quickly, which I'll reiterate again after this, after I'm done talking to Coaster and Home 3 Watcher, okay? This shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. So tomorrow I'll be back, hopefully for another 25 runs, I'm thinking. Wednesday I'll also be back. 50 runs on Wednesday, you know, it's going to be a long, well, it's going to be a full-length 50 run stream. And then I think Thursday will be my last 25 runs is my intention. I think that's how I'm kind of planning to divvy it up. That's how I'm hoping to divvy it up. 3:21 a.m. here, I'll try the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate it. Alright, let's wrap this up. User saying D2D2. Okay, what's up, user? I mean, last thing that you get to say of the night, and then I'll follow you back again tomorrow so you can harass me some more there too, because I gotta finish these runs. But we both going to go Blizzwork into CS to see who's the best player on Slash. Oh fuck, we're really doing this, huh? We're really doing this, you and I. Best player on Slash. What a title. What a title, dude. What a fucking title. Coaster was saying, play meta to farm torches and ask for chams and chams only. You wouldn't catch me dead doing a Blizzard. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't do a Blizzard, but if I'm gonna do something, if I'm gonna test something out, I'm gonna go all the way, you know, like, and that means that, yeah, I mean, if I gotta get dirty, I gotta get dirty, like really dirty. That's Blizzard. Blizzard's pretty filthy, but hopefully I won't have to use it for too long. I'm telling you, man. I tried the challenge, and I just, the amount of time that I had tried to invest into trying to, like, get some results, there was just no way. I couldn't come up with anything, like a Blizzard. I couldn't make a non-Blizzard compete with a Blizzard if I'm going to be trying to spam CS, you know what I'm saying? That's fine, yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to say it, like, I really do. I really tried, okay? I earnestly tried. I was like, damn it, fuck me. I'm gonna disappoint Coaster. I mean, at the end of the day, it shouldn't really matter, right? Like, it shouldn't really matter, like, I'm doing my thing. But at the same time, I know, it still bugs me because it's like, you know, you and I usually do something that's not a fucking Blizzard. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and you just gotta accept that yeah, life sucks. Anyway. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. At the very least though, yeah, it's not like I'm just gonna... Here's the thing, I'm not just gonna play Blizzard and quit. At least I don't intend for that to be the case. I'm gonna play Blizzard, see if I can get my day 2 Infinity, like I keep saying that I'll do. And after I get assuming that I get my day 2 Infinity, after that I'll probably start trying to, like... After that, well, I have plenty of things I can do. I could go key farming, I could ruin the torch market, I can make the Mall, which could also just be my standard items that I get, right? I could, like, make a bunch of characters, I could run bales, I could try to push for, well, I don't want to push for 99, but I could try to push for a high level, especially early on. There's a lot of really cool things I can do next season. Like if I'm gonna, here's the thing, right? Like this season, with the limited amount of time and like what my build was capable of, at the end of the day, alders. One sec, I gotta toss something out. I got like 10 talismans. I can get rid of one of those. At the end of the day, for my Fireclaws Druid, I couldn't even amass enough wealth to make the second character that I wanted to, which is fine because I can always do that in a different season. But in the season I'm going Blizzork, the thing is, with that much wealth, I gotta have a lot of really creative ideas to make up for the fact that I'm playing Blizzork. So, at the very least, hopefully that'll be, hopefully that will kind of make up for it, I guess. What the hell? Really not have any more space on my characters anymore. Get like fucking 10 Frostburns on this guy. Ah, there we go. Finally found a character that has some space. Alright, and finally the Charms Mule. I think I'm out of space on my Charms Mule though, so I'm just gonna have to make a new one. D2 Charm ZZ. Charm ZZ. Okay, there we go. And then... actually. Drop that, and then bring my Wealth Mule. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Too late for me. Have a good night, everyone. Okay, sounds good. Thanks again, Home3 Watcher. You have yourself a good night now. Yeah, sorry. I guess I wasn't quite able to make it as short as I wanted, but yeah, appreciate you trying to stay up anyway. Thanks again, man. You have yourself a good night. Take it easy. Alright, let's see. Final things that y'all were saying. Let's see. I know you're going through the Blizzork knowing I'll be shaking my head the entire time. That's, yeah, of course. So, I mean, I know that you know that I know that I'll be shaking my head the entire time now, too. But yeah, I mean, gotta try something different, right? That's one of the things I can do that's different that I haven't yet done. You're gonna be mad when I get Infinity first. Actually, I might buy Gryphs before I get Infinity and run 200 FCR Blizzork first. Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Fancy Pants. So you're gonna co-op 4-box? What do you mean co-op 4-box? You mean like play through the game 4-boxing by myself? Yeah, that's more or less my intention. Especially because, again, like, if Deucecrim had told me, like, a couple weeks ago that he wasn't able to make it, which a couple weeks ago he didn't, I don't think that he knew that he wouldn't be able to make it, but if he told me a couple weeks ago, I probably would have considered organizing the stream reset or something, right? Because I got, Good Grief was asking about it, he even made a post and everything. I don't know if you saw it, by the way, Coaster, but yeah, like, there is the Good Grief's reset team, but I don't think anybody else really is in this season. It's just mostly you and me that's playing, but and also Enjoy. But Enjoy's got a team. I'm doing my own thing now, and I don't know what you're up to. Actually, I was very curious about that. If you're gonna play in a team or if you're gonna go solo. Anyway, yes. So more or less, I will be co-op 4-boxing. Go Blizzork, farm meth, get Tal armor, quit. GG. Oh, goodness gracious! I just realized that I'm typing on Twitch, but getting the sound from YouTube sounds interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, that's good. yeah, there's like a lot of different things I can do, right? Like with a Blizzsork, I have more wealth. Because I have more wealth, I can actually do more shit, and my runs take less time. So the facts are like the fact of the matter is that with my runs taking less time as a Sork, since I have inbuilt teleport, I can do more runs of whatever area or areas that I want to, or I can do more runs, however you want to look at it. Whee, says Coaster. Oh. And Tyler was saying, yeah, I am still doing mausoleum runs, yes. I will finish my remaining 100 mausoleum runs over the span of these next 3 days. 25 tomorrow, 50 Wednesday, and 25 Thursday is my plan, so hopefully we can follow that up. And then, let's see. Yes, I gave him idea on how to clear CS Day 1 with multi-box. Facts! No, you did not. No, you did not. I just finished clearing my mules for ladder. If you have champs, I'll give you a job for them. Oh, ooh. I mean, I would have given you my champ for free, but somebody needed a champ to make Blake, so I traded him my champ for a Vex. I'm sorry. To be fair, though, you're collecting champs, and he actually needed it for his build, so probably it makes more sense for me to pass it over to him, since you have your good old champs. Hey, speak of the devil. Hey, there's Dewscrim. I'm so sorry, Coaster. Co-op, as in make builds that will help each other interdependent. Oh yeah, sort of, yes. Sort of. More on that in a bit, but yeah. I mean, I already said Sork, Barb, Bow Barb, that's gonna help everything. Conviction Pally, it's probably gonna help everything. And then, of course, my Assassin is my last character. Yeah. And the Assassin, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna be using Blizzsork, and of course my Assassin is gonna be Lightning Trapper, and then we'll see what happens from there. Of course, right? So they will help each other technically for doing the Chaos runs. That's kind of what they're there for. But afterwards, I gotta figure out what comes next. Already made my team because I got abandoned by Corey. Oh, really? You made your team? Oh, I didn't see you make a post. But anyway. Let's see. He's gonna kill Say with a paladin. Ludes and Kizzy. Huh. Interesting. I don't recognize those names. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's fun chatting, but I'm gonna leave it at that, actually. I think that this is a good stopping point. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. Probably after this, I actually need to talk to Dewscrim, and then after that, I'm gonna probably... well, I mean, I gotta see what's gonna go down, but I might, after this, like, off-stream practice solo 4 boxing. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Both premium folks. Ah, interesting. I don't think I've talked to them too much. It's in game. Top 10 anime betrayals. Yeah, I wonder about that. Okay, well anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it be, alright? I think that's basically it. No, I'm not playing the fucking China video. I'm heading off. Anyways, thanks again everyone. Dewscrim, we'll talk in a couple moments, hopefully, because I see you drop by, so I'm gonna probably talk to you on Disco in a second. But yeah, perfect timing, because yeah, I'm gonna be hopping off here. That was my last run, run 900. I finished muling, and I think I'm in a pretty good spot to continue, and hopefully, yeah, I'll continue my runs tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks everyone for watching. If you guys have more questions, feel free to ask me tomorrow, but otherwise, yeah, hop off here for the night. So I hope you all have a great evening. I'm gonna probably raid Garg. Then yeah, that'll be that. So hope you all have a great evening. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully, and stay tuned for, well, what comes on for the reset. Okay, so yeah, thanks again for watching, everyone. Coaster end user, especially for hanging out at the end, and anybody else who's just lurking. Because we got a lot of people who show up, like LeBron and Dan and so on, but I think they're all, and Hobbs Watcher, but they're all in bed now, so. Alright, off I go, guys. Yeah, gonna be hopping off now, do my stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, once again, thanks everyone for coming out. This is D2D2, signing out.